Oops, shoot. Alright, welcome to the 2025 AHL Playoffs. We have game one of a best of three series between the Rockford IceHogs at your Chicago Wolves, live in Rosemont, Illinois at the Allstate Arena. Locally, it's on channel 50.1 in the Chicago area, and probably in the Rockford area as well. Alright, when we're ready, I scheduled the going live, so I don't have to set up the tags like I normally do, so hopefully I can do this in the future, make things easier when we're live. And I could even tweet, here's the live link. That might work. I'm trying to refresh YouTube Studio, not sure what's going on here. Refresh page. Oh, there we go. There we go. Alright, now. Got it. Okay. Now the Packers are live. Just got a draft party alert on Twitter. Alright, let's try to fix the jersey here. L and the V don't want to cooperate back here. That's a little better. Hope everybody's ready for some Wednesday night hockey here. We'll check in on the NHL as well. See what's gotten underway. Alright, so far we're good on first intermission, Canadians and Capitals 0-0. Caps are up 1-0 in the series. This is game 2. And in the second game of the ESPN doubleheader, Stars at Avalanche, that series 1-1. This is already game 3. And Oilers at Kings, game 2. That one's on TBS and Max. Yeah, see, if I would have probably leaned towards, if I had bothered to get a streaming service for the playoffs, I would have gotten ESPN, but I would have missed out on Oilers Kings, it looks like. So I just wish there was one service I could do that gets them all. Alright, Skates is skating out to center ice, and he howls and shoots off his sparklers. So we should have the Wolves starting lineups momentarily. Alright, we'll check in on the NHL later. Can probably scroll through these. If anybody was up late last night, Calgary Wranglers at Coachella Valley Firebirds. I think they're, obviously Calgary is the Flames, the Wranglers. And I think Coachella Valley is a Kraken affiliate. 4-3 in triple overtime, 2 minutes into the third overtime. That game was streaming free on YouTube via Flow Hockey's free preview. I believe this is the game, Springfield Providence. That is the free preview. That game started at 6 Central or shortly thereafter. And we got one other game going. And one later tonight. Yeah, I can't read their abbreviations. Alright, that's tomorrow. Okay, we'll leave it This game is that's at 9 our time, so we'll just leave it on. Oh, actually, yeah, we can just go like that. That's the 4 games tonight, so we can scroll up to those. All right, head to head, Wolves are 9-3 and 0-0. Rockford's 3-7-1-1. That's in the 24-25 season. Goals per game 3.75 for the Wolves. Apologies, missed all of it. They took it down, so we should be starting momentarily. Actually, no, they haven't done the anthem yet, so we'll probably start about 7:10ish. We'll see. All right, let's just. Can we show this? That's the next thing. So they'll have the play-by-play here. Play-by-play. All right, yeah. Spencer Martin's in net. Drew Comesso for the IceHogs, who are the Chicago Blackhawks affiliate. Chicago Wolves are the Carolina Panthers affiliate. All right, we'll leave it here, I guess, till see how it goes when the game gets going. Oops, wrong. All right, maybe I should tweet the link. All right, they're showing Drew Comesso and Spencer Martin. Martin is 28-2, 2.34 goals against, 3 shutouts. 4 shutouts for Comesso, 2.54, and an 18-15-4 record. Just tweeting real quick. Alright, just about set. Alright, we're ready for the opening draw. Face off, won by the IceHogs. They're in white jerseys, white helmets, black pants. Wolves in their maroon home jerseys and black helmets. IceHogs are going left to right. Wolves are going right to left. All right, in the far corner, Hogs possession. They send it around behind the net, near boards. Wolves finally get it out of the zone to neutral ice. Now the puck's at center ice, and the Wolves chip it in. 19:27 to go in the first. Oh, and a Wolves player, I think it was number 51, sorry, forgetting the names, went down in a heap. Looked like he was tripped, no call. Alright. IceHogs up the far boards. Dumped in the far corner, now around to the near corner. Near face-off circle, centered in the slot, missed everybody, hit the boards. It's Korchinski, I believe, if he's wearing 14 for the IceHogs like he did for the Blackhawks. Alright, the Wolves still can't get it out of the near boards, and now finally they chip it out. Centered in the slot. Oh, Wolves player crashed into Comesso. 18:32, we have a whistle. It didn't look intentional, but tempers are flaring already. The net is off the moorings. A little bit of posturing, swearing probably in each other's faces. All right, so let's just keep the scoreboard up for the whole league here. Oh yeah, some pushing and shoving by Seney, Seney, number 62 of the IceHogs. That is Korchinski, 14. Del Mastro, 38, another Blackhawk that was up some for the Hawks this year. All right, what are the calls? Looks like goalie interference, Josiah Slavin at 128. So Rockford gets the first power play opportunity of the game. Tied for 22nd in the power play for the IceHogs, 13th for the Wolves on the kill. All right, behind the Wolves net, battling for the puck after they won the draw. That's a keeper. I'm trying to wake up. Oh my gosh, what is going on? Apologies. Tablet going to sleep early. All right. Rockford has it. Oh, the pass comes out of the zone, so it goes down the length of the ice. 1:30 on the power play, now 18 minutes to go. Wolves 22 for 25 penalty kill in final 8 regular season games the broadcast put up. All right, 17:52. The Hogs had skated it in. Now 51 skates away for the Wolves, and he loses it. Top of the far faceoff circle. Now pass in front of the penalty box area. Oh, that's Levshinov, number 55. Wolves fans and players are going to remember him for cross-checking Fensori in the face and only getting a 1-game suspension. He was good for the Hawks, though. All right, 48 seconds on the power play, under 17:20. The puck is loose. Hogs have it. Far face-off circle, back to the blue line. Near face-off circle, shot. It gets away from Martin. The rebound finally cleared down the length of the ice by the Wolves. And we got under 30 seconds on the power play and under 17 in the first period. Hogs finally get it over into the attack zone, but they were offside at 16:51. All right. They're showing the replay of Martin sprawling. He was outside of the crease after a save. Got away from him. The Hogs tried to send one through the crease, maybe bank it off of him. And wow, the Hogs got away with playing one off their own post or side of the net. Hey, the Wolves win the draw, 15 seconds, and they clear it down the length of the ice. Should just about do it. Rockford might have one more push. 8 seconds on the power play. They're at the center ice. They skated in. 4 seconds. Sent to the near boards. Power play is over at 16:30 to go. Wolves, other way. It was Suzuki, but he gets it poke checked and sent out of the zone. 16:22 to go. Wolves, I think both teams just changed. Comesso plays it up the near boards. IceHogs send it into the near corner. Oh, big hit behind the net. Shot from the far faceoff circle. I believe that went wide and out of the zone. Wolves touch it up in the near faceoff circle. It's Nadeau. Nadeau at far faceoff circle after going around the net. Blue line sent down low to Suzuki. He tries to center it in the crease, and Wolves couldn't handle it. Oh, big hit. But the Wolves still had the puck and just turned it over. Now, IceHogs dump it in from the red line. And the Wolves quickly try to counter as both teams are on a line change. Now, Chicago regroups in their own end. Under 15.5 in the first. Up the near boards. There's Levshunov behind the net. Him and Del Mastro battling against the Wolves players. They skated out near the benches, and a dump-in is on net. Gloved by Martin. He sends it to the far boards, but the Hogs send it around to the near face-off circle area. Levshunov chips it. Goes behind the net. Big hit by the Wolves. Gets away from the far face-off circle. Wolves in front of their own bench with a 4-on-3. Now 4-on-4. Centering 10. Shoots and a glove save by Comesso with 14:46. Might have been a little high. The shot was by Gunler. Might have been over the bar, so kind of a high save by Comesso. Whoops, I think I just clicked on Rockford on accident. Let's get back. They're showing the replay. Yeah, I can't tell if that was on net. Whoops, gotta close out an ad here. They say 3-1 Rockford so far, shots on goal. And guess what? It is Drew Comesso, Spencer Martin. We get a psych from the lines person. Now he finally drops the puck. And it's in the battle along the near boards, kept in by the Wolves. Centered it. Oh, I thought the Wolves had scored. And then a loose, tough angle puck. Oh, we got some punches thrown. Comesso froze it on a tough angle shot on a rebound. And tempers flared. I guess the Hogs thought the Wolves were too rough with Comesso. And I don't know. Let's see what the call is. Hopefully the AHL's got the time right. I may have to adjust it. That was Jaska who centered it in 13, just barely missed a goal. He got sent into the boards. Is that Swaney? He got hit hard into the boards. And then a tough angle shot, and the Wolves were just chasing it and bumped into one of the defensemen, and that's when the tempers flared on both ends. And the Wolves get a penalty. I'm sorry. No, that was Rockford. I'm thinking of the Blackhawks, but no, each team got a penalty. So, all right, come on. What's the time? Let's see if the AHL site. I'd have to scroll below the play-by-play, I think, to get. All right, it's 4-on-4 for under 2 minutes. 14:25, and the IceHogs, after winning the draw, still are regrouping. It's Del Mastro to Korchinski at center ice. He skates it in, dumps it into the far corner. Wolves send it behind the net. I think that's Nadeau. He gets it right back. He skates it up center ice, 3-on-3. Suzuki, a backhander behind the net. Nadeau up the near boards, kept in at the blue line, and out of the zone. So Wolves will have to tag up. Morrow's back. Yeah, number 55, Scott Morrow. He's got the puck. And he'll skate it in front of the penalty box area. Both teams on changes. Morrow gets it to another defenseman, and he goes for a change. I see Robitaille is out there. He gets the puck. He's at center ice. He takes a shot from the far face-off circle. Big rebound. Robitaille gets dumped. And I think we've got a Rockford penalty. Robitaille got obliterated after the shot by the far in the slot from the far face-off circle. We got 13:25. I believe the Wolves will be on a power play. We'll see when we get back. It's the first commercial break. And AHL's right on the time. So we just have to go below. I think I can hide. Nope. Maybe I can hide the play-by-play. Let's see, what is this? I guess shot for the Wolves. Shots for the. That last shot by Robitaille was more like here. I don't know how many Wolves shots there are, but they're a little off on their marking. So Slavin, goaltender interference. The Wolves killed that off. Nolan Allen. I think he was up with the Blackhawks. and Nick Swaney a roughing and a cross-checking, so 4-on-4, and now Kevin Fitzgerald high sticking against Robitaille. And yeah, we'll put that Wolves power play on the board. I believe it'll be a 4-on-3. I mean, it's got to be. All right, let's look at the rock real quick. Yeah, Korchinski, Del Mastro, Allen, like the defenseman, Levshunov, Savoy, Ludwinski. Yeah, it's going to be, I just know those. Yeah, Drew Comesso, Mitchell Weeks. We got Fensori, Bedinka. Wait, are these the script? No, these are the guys on ice. Legal. Steely, yeah, Ronan Seeley, what am I saying? Gunnar Swaney. Yeah, I guess that's where the shot was. I was looking at where the high sticking happened. I don't know, he just like took a punch to the face. Wasn't much of a high sticking. Jaska. Alright, let's get back. We got 52 seconds in 4-on-4. No, it's 4-on-3. Good Lord, the broadcast was wrong. Alright, long shot, glove save by Comesso. 13-16. I'm clicking the wrong thing on OBS. Yeah, right from the center with Jaska just outside the crease. Oh, now we got 13-14. They missed the draw. A little bit of time. 35 seconds in this 4-on-3. Oh, Nadeau tried to center it into the crease, and instead it's scooped up by the goalie for Rockford. Why is his name? Comesso. Jeez Louise. Alright, we got 13:04. Alright. Comesso versus the Wolves, and then versus the rest of the AHL. Yeah, he hasn't been good against the Wolves. 1-3-2, 3-3-3 goals against. 239 against the rest of the league, and 17-12-2. Alright, 31 seconds in the 4-on-3. Faceoff is won, and Del Mastro sends it down for Rockford, down the length of the ice. I meant faceoff won by Rockford, and then sent by Del Mastro. Alright, skated out of their zone, up to the right wing. Nadeau stops just inside the blue line. He gets it. Now the pass to 24, top of the faceoff circle. In the slot, he gets blocked, and then he sends one wide. 6 seconds on the 4-on-3. I think, yeah, somebody clears it down the length of the ice. I couldn't confirm if it was Del Mastro. Now it says power play. That can't be right. I think we're back to... I'm confused. Now they're saying it's a 5-on-4 power play? Alright, cleared down the length of the ice for Rockford. Was there more than... I don't know. Well, they're saying 40 seconds on a power play. 4-3 shots on goal in favor of the Wolves. Looks like the Wolves are offside at 12 minutes to go. I'm confused because... Oh, I get it. I apologize. It went from a 4-on-3 to a 5-on-4, but now we got another penalty. Who is this call on? I guess this is on the Wolves. Okay, that was confusing. Yep. Too many men on the ice, and 14 went to serve it. Awesome. So that'll do it for the Wolves power play. Did some... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, they had 6 skaters. Nobody was like even heading to the bench. That was awful. All right, we're back to 4-on-4 for 35 seconds. Then Rockford should get a power play. All right, the draw is in the Wolves zone, far face-off circle. They win it. Morrow has it behind the net. He stops in the near corner. He sends it behind the net. 22 has it. Apologies for getting Wolves numbers and names. Oh, Rockford centers it to the blue line to Levshunov. He gets it to the far face-off circle. I can't tell if that shot got through. Morrow's trying to split 2 defensemen in a but the puck goes all the way out of the zone for Rockford in front of their bench. 2-1. All right, now it's a 5-on-4 for Rockford, and they got under 120 now to go on that power play. They regroup in their own end. Under 11:10, 108 on the power play. Far corner, behind the net, Spencer Martin chipped it. Suzuki finally gets it in the far corner. He can't clear it. Rockford keeps it in at the blue line. Korchinski over to 70. In the slot, a shot and a save by Spencer Martin with 10:51 and 51 to go. 51 seconds to go on the power play for Rockford. Good glove save there by Martin. Face-off coming in all right. Face-off in the near face-off circle. That is glove side for Martin. And the linesperson kicks a Ice Hog out of the draw. We got a replacement, number 2. Won by Rockford. Korchinski passes to the near face-off circle. Now down low. Back to the top of the face-off circle. Back to Korchinski. To 12. From the slot. Centers it down low. Just outside the... Wow, what a save by Martin. The puck came free to the slot, and he was a little bit out of position and still made the save. Another save, a kick save. Far boards, 25 seconds on the power play. Korchinski to the near face-off circle. Back to Korchinski at the point. Now 12, again, in the slot, shoots. That's blocked. Glove down by 12. He keeps it in. It's in the far face-off circle. Wolves finally clear the zone with 7 seconds on the power play. 10:04, that should do it for the power play. So there are too many men on the ice. Penalty didn't cost the Wolves, but it could have. 9:50 to go. 7-4 shots on goal in favor of Rockford. The puck goes down the length of the ice. 9:45 to go. Rockford behind their own net, skates it out, near boards, into the zone, chips it into the near corner. 20 chases it. Morrow tried to get it. It comes free to the crease. Maybe it went off the post, and then it was loose, but no shot attempt for the Rockford. Centering to 22, that goes off his skate, and the Wolves get it out to the bench area. Centering in the slot, or in the crease almost, and it went through everybody. Blast from the blue line. That's a glove save. Couldn't see if it was on target or not, though. And 9:10 to go. We go to another media timeout. All right, let's check in on the rest of the AHL here. Providence Bruins are losing. Under a minute to go in the second. The Penguins farm team is also losing, and the other games later tonight. All right, let's check out a NHL. 2-1 Capitals over the Canadians. Halfway through the game, 9:39 to go in the second, and they lead. This is game 2. They lead the series 1-0. See who had the goals. Dvorak for Montreal. Then McMichael and Dylan Strom, or is it Stromy? All right, let's check back on the Wolves roster. There's the shots. Felix Unger-Sorum served the too many men on the ice. First Wolves goalie with 20 wins since Oscar Dansk had 27 in 2018-19. That's Spencer Martin with 20 wins. Oh yeah, who's this 12? Sanford? Yeah, they got something. That was wild. And Martin made a sprawling save on a shot from the far face-off circle. Well, just inside the face-off circle. A good save. He had to scramble to get back into the crease. And good defense by the Wolves to prevent anything, too. All right, let's go back to the top. That way we got the shots and the other scores. All right. They're showing Martin getting warmed up. Far face-off circle for the Hogs. They're up 3-1 in scoring chances, but no score so far. Face-off won by the Wolves. And I don't think they kept it in. It doesn't matter. It's sent down by the Hogs. Wolves send it around behind the net to the near boards. Cross-ice pass is intercepted. We're going the other way. 92 in the far corner looking. He chips it behind the Wolves' net. Wolves try to send it to center ice. It's intercepted by Del Mastro. His shot is blocked. Puck is loose behind the net. Now it comes to the slot. Wolves have it. It is Nadeau, number 82. He does a backhand after doing a pivot. And I don't think that got on net. Now he gets it behind, and he centered it. Oh, what a save. Wow. Nice save by Comesso. Sorry, I'm having trouble remembering Comesso's name. All right, the website says 824. Another good shot by Gunler and nothing doing for the Wolves. Good pass by Nadeau to find him in this just outside the crease. It is 8:24 to go, and guess what? The linesperson said, "Psych," and we're gonna have to do this again. All right, far face-off circle. That's Comesso's blocker side. Actually, I'm sorry, glove side. My mistake. Face-off is won by Rockford. They can't get it out. Wolves send it behind the net into the near corner. Now Rockford clears it. And is this going to be icing, or did somebody touch it? I guess it's not. Whoa! Almost a big collision behind the net. I think the Rockford player just hit the boards, not the Wolves player. Chipped in by the Wolves to the near corner, behind the net. 8 minutes to go. It's Gunler battling in the far corner. Wolves couldn't quite keep it. Oh, they do keep it in by the Rockford bench. Gunler lost it, though, and it's taken up the near boards by Levshinov, who dumps it in. It's into the far corner. I believe both teams are getting a change if I saw that out of the corner of my eye. Levshinov dumped it in. I'm sure he went for a change. Number 8 for the Wolves sends it up. Wolves have it in the far boards. Now it's battled in the far corner. Wolves have it behind the net, looking to pass. Nadeau sends a tough angle shot on net, and it's gloved by Comesso at 7:14 to go in the opening period of this opening game of the opening round of the AHL Calder Cup playoffs. All right, got to get some of the Wolves' names and numbers again. So 8 is Seeley. Okay, I got to remember Seeley. But Dinka is 4. I don't remember that name. I think they just got him, I would assume. All right, near face-off circle, blocker side for Comesso. Still waiting. The linesperson's talking to the Ice Hog. No clue what we're waiting on. Okay, they're fixing the goal, the moorings, and trying to get the Wolves goal, or the net, to sit right in the moorings. All right, they're working on it. There must be something wrong with the hole in the ice for the pegs. All right, slight delay. Let's check in on Capitals. Still second period, still 2-1. And the other games are later. Yeah, much later. Second intermission, Providence Bruins are losing 2-1 at home. Other home team, the Penguins. Let's see. all-time versus Rockford in the Calder Cup playoffs. The Wolves have lost in 08, 2018, and 2022. Oh, no, I'm sorry. They won in 08. They lost in 18. They won in 22 because obviously they went on to win the Calder Cup. All right, we're still waiting. And I think Robitaille got kicked out of the draw. Joska will come on. Just drop the puck. This 7-7 shots on goal. Finally, Wolves win the draw, but they can't keep it in the zone. Seeley in his own end. Tomorrow up the near boards now. He's at center ice. He shoots it into the near corner. Rockford couldn't clear a shot. Morrow's shot is wide. Robitaille, far boards. He sends it behind the net. Joska tips it. And now Rockford sends it to center ice. Seeley will grab it. He sends it up the near boards. Ahead to Joska. Top of the faceoff circle. Shot and a glove save. At 6:38, we got a whistle. Good shot by Joska, but nothing doing yet. Okay, why is my tablet keep falling asleep so quick? All right, face-off. Near face-off circle. Blocker side for Comesso. Still waiting. There's the face-off. Rockford wins it. I already forgot who 42 is. Is that Allen? Yeah, I think so. All right, Rockford briefly had it in the attack zone, but Wolves got it back, send it down. Now Allen sends it up. Wolves intercept at center ice, dump it in. Comesso plays it, kept in the far boards by the bench, and now Rockford sends it out of the zone from the near boards. Collision, we got to get a tripping on the Wolves at 6:03, and we got some pushing and shoving. Bad blood between these two teams. And Rockford will get another power play. They're sending off, who's 5? Apologies. I mean, I don't know what the call is going to be, but tripping on Legault. Charles Alexis Legault. Legault. All right, well, showing the Wolves bench. 6:03 to go, opening period. And Rockford is 0 for 2 on the power play, 5 shots. I see Levshunov is out there, 55. 12. 70's trying to take the draw. And guess what? The linesperson just kicked him out of the draw. 12 goes on. On the road, Rockford's 29th in power play. They're 18th at home. Levshunov passes. Top of the far faceoff circle. Down low to 92. He sends it around the boards. Near faceoff circle, 12. He loses it, but Levshunov keeps it in and sends a pass into the far corner. Now the Wolves get it. They're going the other way. They have 2 forwards on the move. Centering pass, and they tipped it on net. Good save by Comesso. 70 at center ice. Skates it in the zone. Leaves it just inside the blue line. Joska gets it. He can't get it out. The puck is in the slot. Shot. I believe Martin's on his butt, and he froze the puck under his legs. 5:23 to go in the opening period. Joska's out there. Jaaska. It's 51 on the Wolves. Alright, OBS is doing good. No issues with the internet. Check YouTube. Yeah, it's HD or 1080. Alright. Here we go. 1:20 to go on the power play. Far face-off circle. That's blocker side for Martin. Rockford wins the draw. They get it back to Korchinski. Over to 20 in the near face-off circle. Centering pass gets through everybody. Back to Korchinski at the point. He shoots or sends a wide pass. Head off the boards behind the net. And the Wolves eventually get it and clear it down the length of the ice. Under a minute now on the power play. 5 minutes to go in the opening period. Sent behind the net. In the far corner. I think 22 is Brindamore. I see him out there. 23 clears it down the length of the ice. 4:45 to go in the opening period. 4:38, 34 on the power play. In the near face-off circle, back to the point. Now the near face-off circle. Pass, cross-ice pass. Now to 62. Shot. That's blocked by the Wolves. Under 4:20. 14 seconds on the power play. And I screwed it up. 78-20. That blast is wide of the net. Number 20 again. Down low. Alright, penalty is over. Gosh darn it. Screwing up the score thing here. We got 3:52. Wolves skated around the net. Try a wrap around. That's saved. And the IceHogs have it in the and chip it into the Wolves' end. All right, 3:33 now to go in the first. Even strength. Wolves. Suzuki chases behind the net. That was Allen. Wolves or Hogs can't get it out. They finally have it in front by the penalty boxes, and they chip it up the near boards. 24 sends it behind the net into the far corner. He gets it right back, I think from Morrow. Now Morrow has it up to 15 near boards. Near face-off circle, 13 in the near corner. Gets it over to Nadeau, who gets hit. Allen has it behind the net. DeMastro, and now 13 up ahead to 37. Battling in front of the Rockford bench. Puck is pinned. Now the Wolves come away. Wolves getting a line change. 2:40 to go in the opening period. Wolves misplay it, and Rockford dumps it in on net, actually, from the blue line. Ryan has it behind the net, number 47. It's played up, and Levshunov has it in his own end, up to 37. And dumped in from the blue line by, actually, just up the near boards. Levshunov. He can't pass it, and it gets poked out of the zone by the Wolves. Wolves getting a line change. So is Rockford. All right, the Rockford turned the puck over. The Wolves tried to skate up the near boards, and they got their pocket picked. And the Rockford sends it in. The Wolves get it right back. 1:50 to go. And the Wolves, this might be icing. Nope. Korchinski has a far corner. He loses it. Wolves behind the net. In the near corner. Up the near boards. Blue line. That shot is blocked. And now the puck is out of the zone. Seeley has it. Far face-off circle. He gets it to the near face-off circle. Number 4 gives it right back. Seeley to the near boards by the penalty box. Battling 2 Rockford players. Now number 4 gets it back to Seeley. Seeley tried to complete a pass in the neutral zone, and it gets knocked away. And Rockford has it. They chip it down. And Seeley sends it behind the net with 1:04 to go. Far boards. Puck is frozen along the boards. Battling. Both teams under a minute to go now in the opening period. The puck came loose in the slot, but it got back to the blue line. Rockford kept it in. Behind the net. 45 seconds. Centered. Hit a couple skates, and luckily the Wolves came away with the puck. 37 seconds. And the Wolves lose it, and Rockford regroups in their own end. Behind the net, Korchinski looking. 27 seconds. 25. Sends it down the length of the ice. Not icing, though. Must have been tipped. Morrow is battling. We got 15 seconds. Near boards battle. And the Wolves have it. 7 seconds. Morals passes it. This should just about do it. 3-2. Shot on goal by 92. And Martin gets rid of it. And that is the end of the first period. No score. Some penalties and definitely tempers flaring. Some good scoring chances. But both goalies, Drew Comesso for the IceHogs and Spencer Martin for the Chicago Wolves, playing well. AHL has 10-8 shots on goal. Rockford's 0 for 3 on the power play. Wolves are 0 for 1. And the other two games are at the second intermission. 2-1 Providence Bruins losing at home, and then the I think that's the Penguins farm team losing at home 3-0. Alright, so I think the intermissions are about 18 minutes, so this game should be back by 8:04 p.m. Central Time. Alright, let's check in on still 2-1 Capitals, and the Canadians are on a power play. 1:43 to go in the second, 1:24 on their power play. Game 3 of Stars Avalanche in a 1-1 series. That's later tonight on ESPN. And Oilers Kings on TBS. So the other game, ESPN game, is 8:30. Probably be much later due to this game. I don't know why they schedule them 2.5 hours apart. It's going to be closer to 3. And then Oilers Kings is at 9 Central TBS. Alright, we can go over. Man, I swear earlier in the season, the AHL had more, like they had another stat page you could get to live, and it's been taken down for some time. It's weird. You only get this Game Center. They have no HTMLs or other pages to link to. There's the Wolves shot. Oh yeah, there was that one long shot from the blue line for Rockford. Yeah, Spencer Martin and Drew Comesso are the starting goalies. So no scoring. Here's all the penalties. Doing some replays right now. This must be... this is the last game of the regular season. Probably on a Saturday, maybe. They're showing because the Wolves are in their gray alternates, which I love because it only has the wolf head logo. Alright, we had a Josiah Slavin goaltender interference, 128. Wolves killed that power play. Then a coincidental 2-minute minors. Nolan Allen roughing. Nick Swaney cross-checking. Then Kevin Fitzgerald got a high sticking, so the Wolves had a brief power play. But then the Wolves had too many men on the ice. I mean, it was 6 guys skating. Like, nobody was near the bench. I don't know, obviously, what happened. And it wasn't like it was a situation where a guy was trying to go off the ice and the puck, randomly came to him and it hit him. It just, no, they actually had 6 skaters on the ice, not counting the goalie. And then Legault had a tripping, and there it's all your penalties. 0 for 3 again for Rockford, 0 for 1 for the Wolves. Yeah, not much besides, obviously no plus or minus yet, and all they have is shots, and I'm going to refresh, see if they have, penalty minutes, shots, and just trying to click that ad, jeepers, and the goalie numbers. All right, Spencer Martin, 9 saves on 9 shots, so yeah, they hadn't refreshed with that last shot before the first period ended. So Martin has Comesso 10 saves, 10 shots. Martin 9 saves, 9 shots. Wolves are coached by Cam Abbott, and interim head coach for the IceHogs is Mark Eaton. Ooh, Klinkhammer, that name. I think there was a Klinkhammer that played, but maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. At any rate, So, led by Gavin Haynes, 3 shots, and Gary Mayhew's 3. And then 3 people had 1 shot for the IceHogs. Sanford, Fitzgerald, and Seney. S-E-N-E-Y. Brett Seney, the captain. Yeah, Nolan Allen is 42. So, yeah, I recognize Korchinski, Del Mastro, Allen, Levshunov. I think Comesso was up early in the season when, for the Blackhawks I'm talking. Who's the guy they traded away before the deadline? Oh my gosh, I'm blanking. He was injured for a while, and this was long before they got Spencer Knight, obviously. Yeah, they had Arvid Soderblom as a starter, and Drew Comesso was the backup because what's his name got hurt, and I didn't think he was the same. He was I thought he was pretty good at the beginning of the year, but then he just wasn't the same anymore when he came back after injury. But all right, and on for the Wolves here. Wait a minute. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. How come? Oh, got it. Do the Wolves have? Yeah. All right, Wolves 2 for Justin Robitaille, Juhoj Jaska, however you say his name, and Noel Gunler. Those are the 3 guys with 2, and then we got 1, 2, 3, 4 guys with 1 shot. Fensori, Brindamar, yeah, he's 22. Okay. Smith, yeah, I'm not familiar with him as a Wolves player, and Bradley Nadeau. Legault with the penalty, and Sweeney and Slavin with the penalty as well. Yeah, so they don't have as much on their statistics, live, just on this game center. And they don't even have the head-to-head from, now that it's last 5 seasons. Are they talking? I don't know what that means. This is weird. All right. Season record. They don't even have that up. They haven't updated any of this. Nice. There you go, at AHL. All right, we'll slide this all the way to the top and keep an eye on those other games. Let's get rid of this CCM ad. All right, let's see, we'll check in on the AHL. All right, second intermission. Canadians were unable to capitalize on that power play. They still trail by 2-1 after 2 periods. And a reminder, we'll be back with the next YouTube live stream Friday night at 7 with the UHL football game, that is. Let me bring their site up real quick. I've forgotten who's playing. Believe it's the 0-4 Memphis Showboats, unfortunately. And due to cable, we got Memphis Showboats at Birmingham Stallions. Then, I don't have ESPN Plus, so they've got the game Saturday night on ESPN, and then they've got the double header So, all right, Friday night on Fox. That's the game I'm bringing you here on Sinbin Stream. Memphis Showboats at Birmingham Stallions. That's the next live stream. Then, I won't be able to do the 6 o'clock Saturday night game or the 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. games on Sunday. All 3 are on ESPN, unfortunately. But, every Friday night on Sinbin Stream, we'll have the UFL game on Fox. Other than this week, they should be getting better. Next week is Arlington at St. Louis. That should be better. Oh yeah, so Friday UFL, and then Saturday night, gonna do my best to do rugby, Major League Rugby with the Chicago Hounds at 8 p.m. because they're on the in the west. They're in the Pacific time zone. Let me just double check who they're playing. I already forgot. So yeah, 8 p.m. and then nothing live this Sunday, unfortunately. No sports really over the air. That I'd be covering live here or giving live play-by-play on Sinbin Stream here on YouTube. All right, yeah, they are in Utah to take on the Utah Warriors at 8 p.m. Central Saturday night, April 26th. So three, including tonight, 3 of 4 nights with live sports streaming here on Sinbin Stream. And I would hope there's actually there's a women's rugby league, and they have a Chicago team, and they're supposed to be on television on Sunday, but unfortunately the TV coverage is at 3 for a 2 o'clock live game, so I won't be able to bring that one, but we'll try our hand at some Major League Rugby play-by-play and commentary. Not all sure of all the terms for rugby, so it's going to be a learning experience. May not always know what's going on, but yeah, Major League Rugby, Chicago Hounds at Utah Warriors, 8 p.m. Central on Saturday. What did I say? Yeah, we should be back for the second in about 7 more minutes, I believe. Oh, that Bruins game is underway. That's on YouTube if you're interested in free hockey. Flow hockey's pretty expensive from what I can see, but they do have some free games on YouTube. And I watched the game last night. If you weren't with us at the start, I saw the overtime for Coachella Valley hosting Calgary, and they won 2 minutes into the third overtime. So the game was over 4.5 hours easily, I think. Alright, gonna take a quick break. I gotta get some water. Should be back in less than 5 minutes with the second period, but yeah, I'll be back as quick as I can. It may be quicker because I assume it's 18 minutes. I know that's what NHL is. Not positive that's for AHL as well. All right, be right back. commercial, so we're good. Maybe I'll check out Twitter next intermission. Whoops. Oh, geez, there. Speaker got tangled with the cord for the keyboard. Alright. Yeah, let me know in the comments, live, or if you want after the game. Maybe I don't know. It's AHL site's not great. I mean, I could scroll and just put the play-by-play up there. I don't know how quickly they update it, but I think it's good to just have the live clock, updating. Yeah, there's nothing really to be gained. I think we'll just keep it here. That way you can see the shots and the clock rolling and the games in the rest of the league. All right, let's see. NHL, yeah, still second intermission. Canadians at Capitals. Capitals up by a goal and a 1-0 in the series. 2-1 after 2. All right. Let's see if anything's going on Twitter. Let's see. Hope everybody's having a good Wednesday evening. Should be they're showing the highlights, so we should be getting back for the start of the second momentarily here. Yeah, some solid saves by Spencer Martin especially, and Comesso. There's the Wolves. Yeah. Gunler's shot. That looked a little high to me, but maybe they called it on net. Yeah, that backhander by 92 while Martin was scrambling in the crease. All right, here we go. Yeah, shots on goal, 10-9 Wolves. Scoring chances, 5-3 Rockford. 10-6 faceoffs Rockford. 1-1 turnovers, 12-6 Rockford on hits. And we're set. Whoops, I didn't fix the score. All right, there's the faceoff. Rockford has it in their own end. They're going left to right. Wolves are going right to left. Wolves have it. Oh. Rockford. Oh, it was briefly in the crease. It steered aside into the far corner. Rockford on the attack. Finally, the Wolves just get it out of the zone, but Rockford has it in front of their own bench. Far face-off circle in the far corner, back to the blue line for Rockford. Skate it to that's Levshunov in the near face-off circle. Gets it to, I can't see, 13. A long shot on net. Looked to be wide, but a glove save. So Sanford is number 14. I believe he took the shot. That might have been wide, but man, tempers flaring. Teams hate each other, obviously. All right. Come on, Wolves. I don't know how many games are going to be on, but for some reason the Wolves get game 1 at home, and then I think Rockford gets game 2, and then 3 if necessary. 10-10 shots on goal. Face-off in the far face-off circle to Spencer Martin's glove side. Face-off is won by Rockford. Shot. Saved. He had to look down to find the puck and then freeze it. Martin. And 2 seconds went off the clock there. Kind of a long game because we're just in the second period. The game's almost an hour old. I mean, I guess that's not too bad, but we'll see where this one ends and the third period starts. There's a draw again, far face-off circle. No clear winner. And the Wolves get it and skate it out of there finally. They chip it into the near corner. Del Mastro touches it up, takes a hit. Wolves, oh no, right in front of their own crease. The Rockford almost got a goal, and then Martin sprawling. He gets back in net, and a Rockford player fell down. Oh, man, the Wolves avoided some good scoring chances for Rockford. They keep it in. Del Mastro dumps it into the near corner. 22 shoots it from the near faceoff circle and steered aside with the stick into the far corner by Spencer Martin. Korchinski retreats all the way back in front of his own net. Sends it. Wolves get it and chip it into the near corner. Oh, no, that went into the stands. I hope that was tipped. Otherwise, we've got another Rockford power play coming here. It had to have been tipped. Yeah, it was weird. The puck came loose in front of the crease, and the Rockford had a chance. Just missed it off the side of the net, or it was a kick save. And then the puck came loose as Martin was sprawling to get back into the net, and then he tripped a guy in the crease. All right, we got a center ice face-off, and guess what? The linesperson kicks out a Wolves player from the draw. The Wolves win the draw, but it goes all the way back to Martin. He sends it up the near boards. Nadeau couldn't get it. Now Suzuki has it far boards, and he sends it up ahead. Rockford briefly had it, but Morrow intercepted at center ice. He chips it behind the net. He was trying to get it to Nadeau. Nadeau in the far corner centers it in the crease, and it just goes wide off a 15 stick. Oh, man. Nadeau trying to get it behind the net. 93 for Rockford sends it out. Not out yet, though. It's in front of the Wolves bench, getting pinned, and not past the blue line yet. 3 Wolves players, 2 for Rockford. Rockford comes away with it. Allen gets it ahead in the near boards. Seeley has it. He gets it to, I can't see the number. Now Morrow has it. Center ice. He passes it ahead. Wolves look to be on a line change. Morrow tried to shoot, and it got blocked into the far corner. Now behind the net, Wolves have it. They absorb a hit in the near corner. Skated up the near boards, and Rockford had it briefly, and they're going to get an icing. Not sure who iced it for Rockford. They took the time down. Hopefully AHL is right. They frequently aren't, I should say, at least in the regular season. Oh, man. Nadeau centered it to the crease, and I thought the Wolves were going to get a goal, and it went wide. I think it went between his legs off his skate. Oh, Pavlichev. That's right. He's 15. That's who had it. All right, face-off won by Rockford in their own zone. Behind the net, they send it up the near boards, and the Wolves intercept. Number 4 has it. He sends it to, I forgot who 10 was. Gundler, who dumps it in. Far boards, Wolves keep it in at the blue line. It's in the near boards now, battling, and Rockford got it. They got it out of the zone. 37-43 into the near corner. Behind the net, he tried to center it. Deflected by the Wolves. Near boards. Near corner now, I should say. Behind the net, 90 sends it back to the blue line. It's Levshunov. He stick handles near face-off circle. He tries to center. It's blocked. He takes it behind the net. Tries to center again. It gets deflected. And Rockford keeps it in. Number 20 to number 70, near face-off circle. From the slot, his shot is blocked initially, but then a glove save on the second attempt. Spencer Martin hangs on. AHL says 1610. Hope that's right. Yeah, what happened? Okay, is it Gutman, number 70? Strange camera work. I guess it didn't get blocked. It faked me. It was just a low shot that Martin made a glove save. All right, far face-off circle, which is Martin's glove side. Finally, that we get the draw. Rockford wins it. 20. His pass goes into the far corner, deflected. I think 26, far boards. Wolves battling. It was Fensori. Now it comes loose to the near boards. 5 sends it out. Not out. Sorry, kept in. 70 into the slot. Good passing. Shot wide, fortunately, for the Wolves. 15:45 to go in the first. Puck in the near faceoff circle. Shot. Save. Big rebound. Another shot. That's wide. Into the far corner. Wolves have it. They get it to center ice. Number 13 scrambling. Gets a centering pass. Shot. That's blocked. Rockford going the other way. 78 into the near corner. Now stops. Looking. Centers. It's deflected away. Morrow has it. Morrow loses the puck. 78 gets it back. 15-12. 78 behind the net. He gets hit. And Wolves still can't get it out. Kept in by Korchinski of Rockford. Near face-off circle. Now near corner. Centering pass is out. Must have been deflected. It goes down the length of the ice. We got under 15 to go in the middle period. 14:50 now. 14:45. Rockford plays it ahead. They have it past the red line. Into the zone. Centering pass to the far face-off circle. That shot, I believe, was saved. Might have been blocked. And the Wolves have it in a 3-on-3. Cross-ice pass to Morrow. In the near face-off circle. Near boards. Looking. Near face-off circle. Shoots. It's loose. Wolves had a chance at the replay on a tough rebound on a near tough angle, and they didn't get it. Morrow now. Far face-off circle. Cross-ice pass, missed everybody, hit the board, shot, loose. It was saved, now chipped out. Well, we got a penalty. I believe it's got to be on Rockford because they had the puck. What's the call here? 14:05. I believe they're sending off, Savoy, 67. So the Wolves go on the power play for only the second time tonight. Didn't see what they signaled. I think it was a slash. So where's Savoy? Oh, yeah, he took a whack at Morrow. And they called it. Oh, shoot. There goes my... Wolves... Oh, man. Slavin, missed or didn't lift the puck enough on that tough angle shot. Yeah, slashing 5:55 on Sam Savoy. Far face-off circle. That would be Blocker's side for... I forgot his name. Sorry. Face-off won by the Wolves. Cross-ice pass. Shot. Big save. And the puck comes out. Sorry, Drew Comesso. I couldn't remember his name. Wolves 13:55 in the second period to go. 1:45 on the power play now. Dumped into the far corner. Wolves can't get there. And Rockford has it in the near corner, and they clear it down the length of the ice to the far corner. 13:40 to go. 1:33 on the power play. Up the far... No, not yet. Wolves skated out of their zone. I think it's Suzuki or Seeley. Who's 23? Is that? Oh, no, that was Robidai, 93. Nadeau takes it behind the net. Gets it to the far face-off circle. To the point. Now near face-off circle. It's Suzuki. He gets it down low. Back to Suzuki. Near boards. Sends one on net. Saved, sent back to Suzuki. Blast from the blue line. It's a goal for the Wolves. Looks like Jaska is saying he tipped it in at 13:07. The Wolves cash in on the power play off the slash at 6:53 in, and I believe it was Jaska. It was a blast from 24, and it got redirected by Jaska, yeah, great. He was right in front of Comesso, and he redirected it. Not Comesso's fault. No Rockford defender cleared out Jaska. All right, he's got, in 9 games against Rockford, 2 goals, 4 assists, so 6 points. I don't know if that includes that goal or not. Showing the Wolves bench. Not sure if they reviewed anything. Okay, blast just inside the blue line. No, it definitely wasn't a high stick if that's what they're reviewing. It wasn't even above his waist. All right, good goal. Center ice face-off. We're still waiting. Still waiting. Ice Hog pointing to the ground, or to the ice. And the linesman steps up, squats down, finally drops the puck. 13:05 to go in the second period. Wolves with a 1-0 lead in game 1. All right, chipped ahead by the Wolves. Near corner, near boards. Number 5, his shot is blocked by 12. Rockford going the other way, 3-on-3. Behind the net. Oh, Wolves player's down and without a helmet. No call as the puck gets sent down the length of the ice. Wolves are 24-8-3 when scoring first in the regular season. I don't know if that's a call. No, I thought it might have been icing on the Wolves, but I think they called something. Maybe it's got to be on Rockford. And they went to a commercial without making the call. So I believe the Wolves are going back on the power play. Some Wolves player went down in a heap and lost his helmet. All right, let's go Wolves. In division. All right, 12:37. Oh wait, let's scroll down, see if we got these penalties here. I was just trying to chat a little bit. All right, the Wolves are 1 for 3 on the power play, and Rockford's 0 for 3. All right, let's see what they called. See if they updated the play-by-play. So it was Jaska on the goal from Ty Smith and Suzuki. I think Smith was the guy who shot it from the blue line. All right, what do we got in the second period? Gutman roughing? Is that what it says? No. Is that? Yeah, that's right. So, yeah, another Rockford power play. The Wolves are going back on the power play after just breaking through finally on that tip-in by Jaska off the blast from Smith. Hold on. All right, face-off, far face-off circle. Yeah, Ty Smith. Yeah, it is Cole Gutman roughing 723. Face-off won by the Wolves, kept in. Cross-ice pass doesn't get to Suzuki, and Rockford clears it. Under 12.5, under 150 on the power play now. Up the far boards, apologies. Center ice. Robitaille loses it. Rockford's going the other way, and they chip it into the far corner. Man, Robitaille, come on, take care of the puck at center ice especially. You can't have a bad turnover and give up a shorty. All right, Wolves dump it in. It's in the far boards near the face-off circle. Rockford gets it, clears it down. Actually, it goes on net. 11:52 now to go in the second period. Wolves behind their own net. They break out at 11:45 to go. 105 now on the power play. And Rockford clears it down. The Wolves just can't get the puck settled down when they take the attack on this particular power play, at least. Under 11 and a half, under 50 seconds on the power play. Wolves chasing, and it's backhanded out of the zone again. Rockford doing a good job killing this penalty. 38 seconds, 11:15 to go in the second. Morrow at center ice. He skates in, gets it to 14. Pass to Morrow. He sends it low and it's wide. I think he was trying to get a tip in the slot. And Rockford clears it down. Under 11 to go. Martin tries to send it up to the near boards. I forgot who 14 is, but Rockford has it behind their own net. Now it's near boards, near corner. Del Mastro sends it to 20. 20 clears it down the length of the ice. That's going to do it. Terrible power play, to say the very least, by the Wolves. Okay, 10:30 to go. We are even strength. Almost halfway through this opening game of the opening round. Levshunov tried to skate it into the zone. I think he turned it over, and Rockford tried to dump it in from the neutral zone, and they got called for offsides, I believe, at 10:16. Oh, that's Franco, who's 21. Yeah, I know Brindamar's 22. He scored a goal when he was up with Carolina for like the last game of the regular season, and of course his dad coaches the Hurricanes. All right, face-off, won by Rockford at center ice. They dump it in. Martin has it behind his net. 10:10 to go. Far boards. Rockford got it back. They keep it in at the blue line. Far face-off circle. 78, just skating circles around everybody. He shoots. It's blocked. And the Wolves finally get it out of the zone. Gunler is chasing, but it's going to be icing on the Wolves at 9:53, unfortunately. All right, at least the AHL site seems to be doing an accurate job of the time today. Crap, I had drop frames. I didn't know that. I hope the picture didn't freeze. Oh no, why is my internet so bad? Far face-off circle, draw one by the Wolves. They send it down the length of the ice again. Not far enough for icing though. Joska makes a hit behind the net, and then Gunler tried to center it, but now Rockford has it. They just get it out of the zone. Oh, 78. It's coming free, but Martin sweeps it into the far corner, near corner. Apologies, near boards. Wolves get it out. Korchinski has it for Rockford. He makes a cross ice pass. I thought this was going to be icing, but it isn't. 9:20 to go in the second. Up ahead, Korchinski intercepts a pass. Rockford has it once again. Now they have it in front of the Wolves bench. Now they retreat to their own face-off circle. Korchinski up the near boards. Chased by 37. He falls down near boards. Puck goes high into the air and out of the zone. Morrow has it center ice. He skates it in. Doubles back to the blue line. Cross ice pass to 23. Stick handles. Near face-off circle. Back to Morrow. Morrow loses it in the near boards, and Rockford gets it out of the zone. We got 8:42 to go in the second period. 8:35 now. 16-15 Wolves shots on goal. Morrow chips it, or actually somebody else chipped it in. Near corner. 20 sends it behind the net for Rockford. Looks like Levshunov sends it up ahead. Rockford had to be offside. I was going to say, where's the whistle? Somebody was way offside for Rockford, and that should be the under 10 media timeout with 8:21 to go in the second period. So far, so good. Pretty good game going on between these two teams. Glad that Channel 50 had this game on. Yeah, what I was saying earlier is that they only have the home games on, so if you want AHL action, you either got to just see if Flow Hockey has a free preview game on YouTube, or you gotta pay. And as far as I know, they're pretty expensive. I believe it's like $29.99 a month, and that's just too much. I could pay for both streaming services for the NHL, and I think pay less than that, which seems odd. You know what? Maybe I should just look that up. Maybe next intermission I'll just see, but there's no way. Oh yeah, let's check in on Washington, D.C. Under 10 minutes to go. It's still 2-1 Capitals over the Canadiens with the other games. Well, this game will start in the next 15 minutes or less. The Stars at Avalanche. All right, let's get back. Providence Bruins lost at home 2-1. That's the game that was a free preview on YouTube tonight. The Penguins farm team or AHL team is down big, 5-0, late in the third. All right, 16-15 shots on goal. The TV agrees with AHL.com. All right, face-off will be in front of the Rockford bench, just outside the blue line for the Wolves' defensive zone. Still waiting. The center hasn't stepped up for Rockford. He finally does. And we get a clean face-off. Wolves win the draw. They center it to Nadeau, but they missed. Two Wolves almost hit each other at center ice. Rockford has it in the near corner. Suzuki intercepted the pass. He takes it behind the net, and he sends it ahead to Nadeau. But that's picked off by Rockford. They dump it right back in. Near corner. Oh, Ford took a hit. Wolves couldn't get it out. Levshunov keeps it in. He sends it behind the net, and we have a Wolves penalty coming up. Jeez Louise. 7:48 to go. Puck behind the net. Rockford still in possession. Tried to center it. Wolves still can't get there. Levshunov sends it to the blue line, and puck is at neutral ice. Rockford has pulled their goalie for the extra attacker. They regroup in front of their own net. Maybe we get lucky and they send one into their own net. They even got a line change. Wolves still can't get to the puck. And it's finally dumped into the near corner. 7:20. Power play coming up for Rockford. Hopefully that was just one penalty and they didn't pick up another one while waiting. I don't know what the call is. I guess holding or interference probably on number 4. He did. Yeah, hooking at 12:40. That wasn't really a hook, but because he did it with his glove. I wouldn't call that hooking. I'd call that interference, unless they don't call it interference. All right, far face-off circle, making it Spencer Martin's glove side. Rockford 0 for 3 with 6 shots on the power play. Still waiting. Finally, Rockford wins the draw. Levshunov with a blast from the blue line. That does not get through. Wolves going the other way. 2-on-2. 23. Top of the far face-off circle, but were the Wolves offside? Did Brindamore go offside? What's the call here? And I don't think 7:11 is the right time because that had to be more than 9 seconds. All right, what's the call here? Wolves were offside. It only took 9 seconds somehow. All right, just in front of the Wolves bench, the Rockford wins the draw. They regroup in front of their own net. Now they skate it out of the zone. Levshunov leaves it for 12. 12 skates it in, near boards, into the near corner, around to the far boards, back to the far corner, down low. Number 70 in the near faceoff circle to the point. Levshunov with a blast. Big rebound. Martin couldn't wrap it up. He sprawled on his belly, and the rebound ends up getting sent. No, eventually the Wolves send it out of the zone. Apologies, up the near board. 6:32 to go in the second. 1:10 on the power play. Rockford regroups in their own end. They skate it near boards. Puck gets away. Wolves. Brindamore has it. He sends it down the length of the ice. Where, what's his name? I keep forgetting. Comesso, sorry. plays it. All right, Rockford center ice, 44 seconds on the power play. Ahead, but behind the net, centered it back to Korchinski at the blue line now. Far boards, 20, can't get it. Robidai has it, and he'll chip it out. But I think it went into the benches. And we have a whistle. Says 5:51 on their website. I'm going to have to take their word for it because they took it down. All right, 31 seconds on the power play, 5:51 to go in the second. Far face-off circle, that is glove side for Spencer Martin, and now we got a delay. Looks like Rockford changed a player. I don't know what is going on. Why is he skating into the near corner? Oh, he went to the... Sanford went to the locker room. Apologies. I didn't understand what was going on. All right. The linesperson said psych. He's making everybody reset. We're still waiting. There's the draw. Wolves win it. They can't clear it. Now Ryan clears it, number 47, down the length of the ice. At least I think that's Ryan. I should check my name and number. All right. Rockford bringing it out. Yeah, Joakim Ryan. They dump it into the far corner. Ryan can't get it out. Neither can Brindamar. And a long shot, big rebound, and it was loose in the crease. Luckily, the puck went wide for the Wolves. Martin doesn't have his stick. Somebody should give him a stick. Or is that a... Yeah, somebody pick up his damn stick. What are we doing here, Wolves? Power play's over, and Rockford still in possession of the puck. Long shot. Somebody hand him his stick. What are we doing? You can't use it, but you can get it to him. Big shot, big rebound. He still doesn't have his stick. And it's at neutral ice. Under 5 to go. Hopefully he's picked it up by now. 4:50 to go. Rockford, far face-off circle. Back to the blue line. And something got tipped. I don't know if it was a pass or shot into the netting. Rate is number 37, R-A-T-Y for Rockford. All right, we got a whistle. Website says 4:43. Wow, Wolves got a break. Yeah, Martin didn't have his stick. He couldn't glove it. Big rebound. And we have the under 6 media timeout. Korchinski sent a long blast. That's where Martin lost his stick. Don't know what happened, if it got stuck or he somehow dropped it. And then the puck came, on that play, the puck came loose in the crease, but the defenseman got it away. Seeley, number 8, they're highlighting on the bench. All right, maybe local TV has not taken the ad break, but we're on a timeout situation here. Gosh darn it, I don't know why OBS says I had drop frames. It's only 31, but man, my internet is slow. Should not be happening. I don't even have that much open on my desktop to do the game. I don't understand this. I can only do one live stream at a time. I can't stream to Twitch and or Kick because my internet's so slow. Alright. They're showing a still picture ad. Now they're back. They're showing the Wolves bench. Sweeney, 13. He's out on the ice. Looks like Slavin is coming out. Number 23. Now Sweeney's going on to the bench. Joska's on the bench. He had the tip-in goal. The reason it's 1-0 Wolves. All right. They did ice treatments. They're closing the door. 4:43 to go. Face-off in the Wolves' end. Near face-off circle. Blocker side. And guess what? The linesperson said psych. And he does a double psych. And he kicks out Brindamar from the draw. So we'll have another Wolves player come on for the third attempt at a draw. Because everybody paid their ticket to watch this guy drop the puck. All right, Wolves win the draw. Send it up the near boards, but not out. Rockford dumps it in. Martin touches it to blanking, sorry. Morrow. Morrow sends it up the near boards. Wolves trying to keep it in. There was a nice hog on the blue line. Puck comes free, and Del Mastro in the near corner sends it up the near boards. Tipped out ahead by the boxes. 24 has it. He gets it to 21. Takes it behind the net for the Wolves. He chips it far boards. It's kept in by Rockford, though. Now it's at the red line. And, 42. Allen dumps it in, but that apparently went into the netting. 3:57 to go in the second period. What did Allen go back to get? His glove? He lost his glove, I guess, in the defensive zone. He heads to the bench. Center ice face off. Not sure why. Still waiting. Left winger of the Wolves sends a check to the right winger of Rockford. No call. That was Gunler going after 92. I don't know what we're doing now. Did they just check? Did they just take Pavlichev out of the draw? Yeah, Gunler comes on. Unbelievable. All right, Wolves win the draw. They have it in their own end. Far board chip in. Goes down the length of the ice behind the net. Must have been tipped. Kept in by the Wolves in the near corner. 14 with it. He gets hit. Wolves keeping it at the blue line. Long shot. Blocked into the far corner. And now it's out of the zone. And this is going to be icing, though. Yeah. 3:26 to go in the middle period here. The Wolves will get a draw in Rockford territory, or in their end. Comesso, Blackhawks second round pick, 46 overall in 2020. Near face-off circle, Comesso's glove side. Still waiting for the lines person. He finally drops it. Rockford wins the draw. They can't get it out. Morrow briefly kept it in. Now Rockford chips it in to the near corner. Looks like Fensori takes it from behind the net. He stops. Far face-off circle. Gets it over to Morrow. Morrow up the near boards. Ahead. Chipped in by the Wolves to the near corner. 3:03 to go. Rockford can't get it out. Turned over. I think it's Robitaille. He has it. Far face-off circle shot. That's blocked and it hit the netting. 2:52. Good heads-up play by Robitaille to get the puck back. Get a decent shot, but unfortunately it got tipped and didn't go on net. Alright, yeah, they're showing Robitaille on the ISO cam. So the draw will be Robitaille tied season high with 4 points Saturday versus Rockford. Okay, a goal and I don't know how many, maybe 3 assists. They took it down before I could see it. Far face-off circle, that's Comesso's blocker side. Still waiting on this linesperson. He's talking to the ice hog. There's the puck drop, and Rockford has it. Korchinski from behind his own net. Cross ice pass, or center ice pass. 70, stops. Gets it to the blue line. Long shot. Whoa, look out! Martin just put it in his own net because he didn't know where it went. It went off the boards, and he backed into it. And we got a tie game. What in the world was that, Spencer Martin? He's kind of been all over the ice tonight, and that just bit him. Oh, man. Rockford ties it up. Long shot. I don't know if he saved it or if he just went to stick save it and missed. It hit the boards, came right to the back of his left or his right leg, and he kicked it in. Oh, Mayhew is the nearest one, but I would think it would go to the guy that took the initial shot. They give it to Korchinski. 3 regular season goals, and he just gets a credited because of an own goal by Spencer Martin. Man, 2:32 to go. 2:30. Up the far boards. Ryan has it in the far face-off circle. He brings it behind the net, gets it to 24. Up the near boards. Chipped into the far corner by the Wolves. Del Mastro has it. 2:15 to go. Up the center ice now. Into the near boards. 70. Cross ice pass to 78. How is that not like too many men on the ice? They had a lot of people out on that change, but it's chipped in by the Wolves. 1:55 to go. Oh, man. Wolves near boards. Cross ice pass to the blue line. Long shot. Glove save. 144. Oh, unbelievable bad luck for the Wolves. Jeez. They better not lose by one. Oh, man. I cannot believe it. Incredible luck for Rockford. Far face-off circle to Comesso's blocker side. Oh, I thought the Wolves won it, but Rockford comes away with the puck. 67 chips it in and chases it in the near corner. Delivers a hit. I think Fensori got it out of there. And up the far boards, and the Wolves aren't near it. 12 has it, gets it to 93 for Rockford. Up the near boards, tipped in. Fensori tries to take it behind the net. Up the near boards now. I think that was Joska ahead to Brindamore. Brindamore chips it in. 23 chasing. Rockford has it. Up the far boards. Tipped on behind the net. Wolves have it. Resetting. I believe it's Seeley or Fensori. We got under a minute to go. Wolves in no hurry. Probably getting a line change. Under 50 seconds to go. Dumped in, and Rockford has it behind their own net. Near corner. Oh, Wolves couldn't keep it in. I thought they had centered it to the slot. It missed everybody. Seeley sends it behind the net. Near corner, Wolves. Can't get it out. It was Gunler trying to, and it's chipped back in. Morrow up the near boards. Gunler up ahead. 23 seconds. Levshunov for Rockford. Up ahead. And Morrow intercepts. Cross ice pass. Top of the face-off circle. Shot. Backhander. Rebound in the crease. It's still loose. If the Wolves could just get it in the air. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Morrow with a long shot. Glove save at the horn. Oh, we got a guy cross-checking Gunler and grabbing his head and knocking his helmet off. Are we going to get a freaking Rockford penalty? What is that garbage? This is ridiculous. I don't know what that was all about. The puck was loose. The horn hadn't sounded yet. Gunler didn't do anything wrong. So the Wolves had some chances late. The puck kept coming loose in the crease. Comesso couldn't freeze it. I don't know what this Rockford IceHogs problem was. I think it's Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald actually almost own goaled, I think. He was down on the ice. And they're talking to, 23. No, I didn't want to click Rockford. They were talking to the captains. I forgot who 23 is. Is that Slavin? Just not remembering my I haven't done a Wolves game in almost a month, I think, because of UFL. Yeah, it is Slavin. So Joska from Smith and Suzuki. He tipped in a long shot by Smith on the power play at 6:53. Then Kevin Korchinski, and they gave an assist to Gutman. I don't know how, because Korchinski's was credited because of own goal by Spencer Martin. So I don't understand why there's an assist on that. I guess it doesn't really make any sense, because that puck wasn't going in until Martin kicked it in with the back of his leg. 1 for 3 on the power play. Oh yeah, reminder, this is a best of 3 first round series. The winner of this series takes on Milwaukee, the 1 seed in the division, in a best of 5. The other matchup is the 2 and the 3 seed. Texas and Stars are the 2. Grand Rapids Griffins are the 3. Griffins, I think, are the Detroit Red Wings affiliate. Obviously, the Texas Stars are the Dallas Stars affiliate. And the Milwaukee Admirals are the Nashville Predators affiliate. So, good game by both goalies. Yeah, head-to-head, again, the Wolves won the series 9-3 in the regular season. So, Rockford was 3-7 with a overtime and shootout loss. But we're 1-1 through 40 minutes. And this was the most wins again versus any opponent for the Wolves this season. So they really need to take game 1 here at home, because game 2 is in Rockford, and then if necessary, I'm pretty sure game 3 is in Rockford for some reason. I don't know if that's how the AHL does it with the 4-5 seed matchup, or I don't really know. Or if there were scheduling issues with the All-State Arena in Rosemont. All right, so there's all the goals and all the penalties thus far in the game. But let's check in. And we got a final from DC. 3-1. Capitals win game 2 and take a 2-0 series lead. And obviously the next game hasn't started yet, since they're probably taking a brief break between games. Probably starting in the next 5 minutes or so. And they're fortunate the first game didn't go to overtime, although I'm sure they would dump one game to ESPN2. Unfortunate that the Wolves aren't still up 1-0. They gave Spencer Martin gave a gift to the IceHogs. What's going on in the rest of the AHL? Real quick. Should have 2 finals from tonight. Here, we'll just click on this and we'll go back. Alright, the Lehigh Valley Phantoms beat the Wilkes-Barre... Wait, is it? Wait, what is WBS? What the hell? Scranton Wilkes-Barre, or Wilkes-Barre Scranton. Could they have any more names? Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins. Yeah. In minor league baseball, it's usually Scranton Wilkes-Barre, but they say Wilkes-Barre / Scranton Penguins. So what are they? Yeah, so they're going WBS, Wilkes-Barre Scranton. All right. Lehigh Valley Phantoms won 5-2 in game 1. And we'll go to this one. What are they? Springfield Thunderbirds. No clue who they're affiliated with. They went on the road over the Providence Bruins 2-1, also game 1. And last night, if you weren't enjoying the free preview on YouTube from Flow Hockey, it was Coachella Valley Thunderbirds 4-3 in triple overtime, 2 minutes into the third overtime, over the Calgary Wranglers. Obviously, Calgary is also the Calgary Flames affiliate. I think the Thunderbirds are the Kraken affiliate, if I remember seeing that correctly. Alright, let's close out these ads. Again, 21-20. Wolves lead in shots on goal. Meaning 20 saves for Drew Comesso on 21 shots, and Spencer Martin 19 saves on 20 shots. If you joined us late, Wolves took the lead on a nice tip-in goal on a deflection on the power play by Jaska from Ty Smith. Suzuki, the second assister. Then they gave up the lead on an own goal by Spencer Martin. Korchinski blasted one from the blue line. It went wide, took a rocket of a bounce off the boards and hit the back of Martin's right, skate or right pad, and he continued back into the crease and knocked the puck in his own end, and that's where we sit. It was 0-0 after one. Yeah, for sure, an I-90 rivalry, as Bubba indicated in the chat. And, they've had some pushing and shoving. I thought there was going to be a call at the end of the second period, but it doesn't look like it if we look at the penalties. Guy just absolutely knocked off a Wolves helmet and grabbed him by the neck, and no call. But yeah, plenty of Hawks players in this game for the Rockford IceHogs, and okay, sorry, I keep scrolling, I'm going the wrong way. I guess I didn't pay enough attention during the regular season because I did not realize the Wolves had 9 wins and 3 losses against Rockford. And again, they must have done a regulation win, never mind. Rockford was 3-7-1-1. They had a regular overtime loss and a shootout loss. Yeah, so Korchinski, of course, was up with the Hawks for a little bit. I can't remember how many he played. Del Mastro, obviously Levshunov towards the end of the year. Nolan Allen, too. So 4 names I know from doing Hawks. 4 defensive names here. And Drew Comesso was up when forgot the guy's name was injured, and he was backing up Arvid Soderblom, long before they got Spencer Knight. And let's see, the Wolves got Nadeau back. Oh yeah, I didn't even think about flying out of Rockford. Yeah, that'd be good if it's close to the airport. That'd be cool. I did one Rockford Blackhawks game. I think I may have done the one lost. Maybe I'm bad. I'm not gonna say it. I know it's already out. I'm not gonna repeat it. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, I was just trying to say that the Wolves got Nadeau back. He got his first goal in his NHL career, and obviously his dad. I'm sorry, not Nadeau. Skylar Brindamore. Skylar Brindamore got his first NHL goal, and obviously his dad coaches the Carolina Hurricanes. So they got him back. Suzuki got called up during the year. Not for very long. I know Morrow did later. Pretty sure Jaska did too. Maybe Nadeau. Actually, I think it might have been Robidai. Can't remember if they both did or not. Wolves have had like 3 goalies that they've kind of rotated. But Spencer Knight got the call tonight. He's been great, except for not kicking one in his own goal. Tokarski's pretty good as a backup. Yeah, Mitchell Weeks backs up Drew Comesso. And I forgot to check when this game went to intermission, so I'm going to put the put the goals and the penalties up. I'm going to go take a quick break, get some water, and then I'll be right back. Trying my darndest just to scroll. Yeah, I'm having no luck. I need to move this back up. There we go. As I say, I didn't think it was that difficult. There we go. All right. Be right back after a quick break. Oh. Whoa. Stepped on the wheel of my chair. Alright, we're back. And a reminder, next live stream on YouTube here on Sinbin Stream is Friday night for the UFL game at 7 p.m. Central Time. I know it's the Memphis Showboats. They are unfortunately the 0-4 team. Oh shoot! I went to the AHL again instead of the UFL. Memphis Showboats at Birmingham Stallions. Maybe the Showboats will finally win. The Showboats are 0-4. Stallions are 3-1. And then the debut of Chicago Hounds Rugby, Major League Rugby. That's at 8 p.m. Saturday, 8 p.m. Central Time. See what we can do with rugby. And then unfortunately nothing on Sunday. This is the one Sunday where there's nothing live as far as because the games are on ESPN. Alright, they're showing highlights, so should mean the third period face-off is about to happen. Let me fix the time. Let me scroll to the top of the page, too. get the time and the shots up there. Alright, 21-20 Wolves shots on goal, 10-6 Rockford scoring chances, and 21-16 faceoffs wins Rockford, 3-2 turnovers Wolves, 22-11 hits for Rockford. And I would love to scroll down and show you how many hits for like individual players, but the AHL like has less available now live than they used to. They used to have like a box score link. I don't know if it was HTML or what. But at some point they never didn't have it. Just one game it was gone and hasn't been back. Alright, still showing highlights. Okay, Thompson is 78. Ooh, he took a hit. Oh, I see. They're doing the collision of the game. They have a sponsor for that, and they already did it, even though there's still 20 minutes to go in the game. Hopefully, I'm not going to say anything. Most wins versus Central Division teams in 24-25. The Wolves have 33. The Admirals only had 32, and the Admirals won the division. So I guess the Wolves struggled outside of their division because they finished in 4th place. And 9 wins against Rockford. That was their most wins against any team. I think they said that earlier. All right. Showing the Wolves bench. Hopefully this means we're about to start. Nope, they're not even at the face-off circle yet, so still working on it. Considered going to this game, but then I noticed the game was on TV and figured I need to live stream it instead. Alright. Oh, somebody has Wolves, I guess, Hawaiian shirts in the crowd. Alright, Wolves are in burgundy going right to left. Rockford wins the draw. They're going left to right in their white jerseys. They dump it in. Actually, it stopped at the red line. The Wolves have it. Skating, centering, Robitaille missed, though. Far corner. And it's in the near boards. Robitaille is there. He takes a hit. No, I don't think it... Yeah, it was Robitaille. All right, anyway, Rockford has it. They skate it in. I don't know how they weren't offside. But the puck goes down the length of the ice. Levshinov takes it behind the net, skates it up the near boards. Actually avoids a collision, gets it to Korchinski, who takes it back into the far face-off circle. Now he's in front of the net. He retreats into the near corner. 19:15 to go. Korchinski over the red line, dumps it in, goes into the far corner. Centered and missed. By Rockford down the length of the ice. 19:05, clock running. Under 19 minutes to go now. I'm making a football call. Apologies. 18:52 to go. 18:47, Rockford loses it at the blue line. Battle in front of the benches, and Rockford has it. Both teams on a line change. And we got 18:35 now. Sent ahead, chipped in by Rockford into the far corner. Martin plays it behind the net into the near far corner. Apologies. Suzuki backhands it, and it's a cross ice pass in front of the box in the boxes, and it's dumped in behind the net now by the Wolves. 93-15 battling. Far corner, I think it's Suzuki. Back to the blue line, it's Morrow. He passes. Far, tough angle shot. Blocked or saved. It was Brindamar. No, not Brindamar. Sorry, Nadeau. Nadeau just tried to get it to the blue line, and it's out of the zone. Morrow takes it behind the net. 17:55 to go. Sent ahead. Oh, man. And now Rockford has it going the other way. Sorry, I couldn't think of Comesso. Comesso was playing the puck. I keep forgetting his name. Wolves all lose it in the far boards. It comes loose, but Ryan finally has it. He sends it. Nope, not out. Rockford intercepts. Dumps it into the near corner. 37, now 20. Back to 37. Tough angle and a pass. That was sent wide. Into the slot, they missed. 17-17 to go in the third. Del Mastro, sorry. Up ahead. Tough angle shot and frozen. Might have been off the side of the net, but Spencer Martin gets a freeze on it for the face-off. It will be in the near face-off circle, making it Martin's glove side. Yeah. They got one centered. Oh, man, and the Wolves got lucky. 43 put it wide to the net. He had a half-empty net, and he missed completely. That was probably... Oh, they missed the draw. Go figure that. Wolves had it, and we're going the other way, but Korchinski has it. He dumps it by the benches. Morrow now takes it into the far corner. 16:50 to go. Up ahead to Jaska. Near boards. Cross ice pass. Oh no! It's loose in front of the crease and nobody could tap it in. They had two great passes, but nobody to tap it into a wide open net, and it didn't hit anybody and deflect in. Oh, what a chance for the Wolves. Seeley dumps it in from the blue line behind the net. Rockford sends it out the near boards. Neutral ice. Now, into the slot, wide open. Oh, wow, what a save by Martin. A great give and go by Rockford. Should have been a goal. And Spencer Martin stands him up, or stones him as he, I guess, I don't know. It happened so quick. It was amazing that they didn't score there, though. Should have been a Rockford goal. Korchinski sends one on net. Saved into the far corner. Fensori takes a hit, falls down behind the net, sends it to the near boards where Rockford collects the puck. Near face-off circle, 15:50 to go. Long from the face-off circle, a shot and a glove save. Wow, they got to show that again. Spencer Martin standing on his head. The only one mistake that he owned goal. But holy crap, a give and go. And yeah, Martin just, the guy didn't elevate it. He either got it with the left pad or maybe his glove. Just an amazing, he was, he had to go from the right side to the left side. He made an amazing play. Yeah, and the Wolves couldn't tap it in. 15:44 to go. They missed the draw. Why did I wasn't finished fixing the time and I never saw it. I should have looked at the website. 15:35 to go. And Rockford has it. Levshinov. Cross ice pass. Now to center ice. 78 had it and lost it. The Wolves dumped it in from the Rockford bench. Behind the net. Up the near boards. Comes loose in front of the Wolves bench and it's dumped in by Rockford into the near corner. Centering pass to the top of the faceoff circle. Shot, glove save, rebound was loose. I guess Martin froze it with his legs, or no, did he get it with his glove? 15:04 to go though. We'll have a faceoff again in the Wolves' end. Yeah, again, other than losing sight of the puck and knocking in a puck that had gone off the boards by kicking it in to his own net, Spencer Martin has been outstanding. 25-22 Rockford shots on goal. 15:04 far face-off circle, that is Martin's blocker side. Face-off won by Rockford. Wolves, Rockford keep it in. Blast by 20, it's wide. Or into the netting. 14:56 to go. Yeah, we are at the 2-hour mark of this game at least. I think it started 7:08 or 7:09 or 7:10. So at least they're not quite to the first time out at the 2-hour mark, but at least they're and Fensori's injured after taking that hit to the back. And they missed the draw. I don't even know what happened. We got another whistle. Tipped. 14. They're so busy showing replays, they missed almost a full 7 seconds on ice. Looks like they'll have to show. Well, now they're showing him on the bench again. Pensori, yeah, he's in pain. Like either his side or like maybe his kidney area. I don't know if he's going back out. He's in pain. All right, face off, 14:48. Wolves send it up the near boards. It's loose. Suzuki loses it. And 20 has it for Rockford. He gets his pocket picked. Wolves are going the other way. Suzuki, far face-off circle. Backhanded shot. It's... Oh, how did that not go in? The ref waved it off. The lights went off in the Allstate Arena, but they say that... oh my gosh, I keep forgetting his name. Drew Comesso made the save. Suzuki went in, was free alone in the far face-off circle. Tried to go to his forehand from his backhand. How is that not a goal? They got to show a replay or challenge this. Oh, you lose sight of it. I can't. Oh, I guess it got stuck on the red line. The whole puck must not have gone. I thought when it was fluttering in the air above that it went in. It hit the post. Oh, and then it bounced a few times on the red line. You've got to be kidding me. How much more lucky can Rockford get? They get a gift goal, and now they get a gift save. They are reviewing it, but it doesn't appear to be a goal. I don't know if they have a very good angle. They don't have that top-down look, I think, like NHL games would have. Yeah, it hit the post. Comesso tipped it. It hit the goal post, the right goal post, and it started flipping end over end, bouncing on the red line. I guess it didn't. I thought initially it had somehow hit the back of the netting, and no goal. Oh man, Rockford just catching all the breaks so far. Gift goal and now a gift save, if you will. I mean, yeah, that's true, though. I mean, Spencer Martin's been playing really well. Rockford's had some good scoring chances. All right, far face-off circle, glove side for Comesso. Rockford comes away with it. They chip it ahead down the far boards. They chase into the far corner. Morrow gets it to Seeley. Back to Morrow in the far corner. Up ahead. Gunler can't get it. Morrow... All right, now Gunler comes away with it. He's skating up in front of the benches. Wolves in a 3-on-3. 14 looking back to the blue line at the point. Far face-off circle. Back to 14. Shot and a save at 13:57, and we'll have the under 14 media commercial break timeout. Wolves just not catching a break. All they have is a power play goal on a tip in, and they can't seem to find the back of the net yet. They've had their chances, but so has Rockford. But Rockford got the gift goal. Martin just kicked it into his own net. Lost sight of the puck on either a horrific wide shot or a dump in, and just rocketed off the back boards and came to Martin's side, and he accidentally kicked it in. He didn't know where the puck was as he was retreating to between the pipes. All right, let's check in on the NHL scoreboard. Avalanche up 1-0, 10:21 to go in the first. And they're not much ahead of the Oilers-Kings scoreless game at 17:01. Game 3 for Dallas, Colorado, tied at 1-1. Kings in Game 2, they're up 1-0 in the series. Earlier today, Capitals take a 2-0 series lead after a 3-1 victory at home. And Springfield beat Providence 2-1 in the AHL. And 5-2, who is this again? Lehigh Valley beat Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins. Lehigh Valley Phantoms. Oh yeah, they must be, I think they're the Flyers affiliate. Close the ads. Alright, we'll leave up the AHL one. Alright, they're showing Martin putting the mask back on. Oh, and other game is scoreless in the AHL. Alright, far face-off circle. That would be Camesso's glove side. I think it's Robitaille to take the draw. I see Jaska out there too. Wolves win it. Cross-ice pass to the blue line. Sent down low. Near face-off circle. Back to the blue line. Long shot. Couldn't get a tip by... that's not Stillman, is it? It's Jaska. And held on by Camesso. Website says 1346. Ty Smith is number 24. I keep forgetting his name. There's the draw. Morrow can't get to it. Rockford has it. 1344. Up ahead. Wolves can't get it out. Robitaille battling. It's finally... Del Mastro has it in his own end. Rockford sends one in from the red line. Easily saved by Martin. Puck goes into the far faceoff circle. Del Mastro fell down, and they're going to get Robitaille for tripping. And the Wolves are going to have to kill another penalty. We got a whistle. Oh, man. Just a dumb play by Robitaille. Shoot. Oh, no, it was Jaska. I apologize. It wasn't Robitaille. Just a dumb tripping at 6:40 into the third period. Rockford on the power play. 0 for 9. 9 shots. 27-25 shots on goal. Rockford. Face-off. Far face-off circle. That is Martin's blocker side. Wolves clear it down the length of the ice after they win the draw. 13:15 to go in the third. 150 now. 13-10 as Korchinski passes. Rockford has it in front of the penalty boxes. It comes loose, though. Brindamore has it near boards, near corner. Rockford takes it away, near boards, up ahead to 78. He doesn't get much on his pass. Oh, I thought Wolves had picked it off. They had it briefly, and Korchinski gets it right back. 1:20 on the power play. Korchinski skates it in. He chips it into the near faceoff circle. Wolves can't get it out. Korchinski keeps it in. 12:30 to go. 1:10 on the power play. And 78 comes to the slot, shoots it. It's saved into the near corner. Number 20, a blue line pass to Korchinski, down low, the far face-off circle. Rockford, 22, back to Korchinski, over to 20, back to Korchinski at the point. Shot is wide. 50 seconds on the power play. 12:07 now. 45 on the power play. To Korchinski at the point, back to 20, near boards. Down low, back to 20, back to Korchinski. 11:55 to go. 33 on the power play. Korchinski sends it near boards. 20. Sends it. He loses it. And the Wolves chip it in, and they'll get a line change before the end of this power play. They took the score, then time down. 11:34 now. 12 seconds on the power play. 11 and a half to go. 9 seconds on the power play. Near boards, near corner. Now worked around to the far face-off circle. Sent back to the far corner. Centered to the near far face-off circle. Sorry. That must have been wide. Kept in. Penalties over. Long shot on net gets saved into the far corner. 11:08 to go. They don't connect on the pass. Wolves finally get it out of the zone. They're looking to get a line change. 11 minutes to go. And it's in the near corner. Wolves send it around up the near boards. I'm sorry, far boards. I misspoke. They lose it in the offensive zone. Rockford sends it into the near corner. 10:42 to go. Long shot. That's high and wide or deflected. Nadeau, his pass gets intercepted by Del Mastro. He does a spinorama, sends a backhander high above the net, above the goal. Another backhander. Oh, did that hit the bar? That came rocketing into the near boards. 10:18 to go now. It's like Rockford's still on the power play. Behind the net, finally Suzuki in the far corner chases it down. His pass gets deflected. Forgot who Allen got it. He sent it to 63. Intercepted now, though, by Gunler. He dumps it in. He gets hit. There's pushing and shoving. They don't show it on TV. Up the near boards, Rockford, under 10 to go now. 9:50. Into the near corner. Both teams battling for the puck. Near boards now. Still pinned on the near boards. Near corner, still battling. Finally, the Wolves skate it out of the zone and dump it into the far corner. Under 9.5 to go. Battling in the far corner. Gunler tries to help out, but he's too late. Rockford sends it into the near corner. It comes loose into the near faceoff circle. Back to the blue line for Smith. Long pass wide. He was trying to hit Gunler. It's behind the net into the near corner. Falls down. Levshunov digs it out. And 63 sends it up the far boards and out. But this could be icing. It is at 8:58 to go. So a huge faceoff coming here. As Wolves will get a line change and Rockford will not because of the icing. Levshunov looking tired, if I might say so myself, but we'll see. He played a lot of minutes when he was up with the Hawks, so he should be all right. All right. Near face-off circle, and guess what? The linesman raises his arm. Now they finally get the draw. Rockford gets it. They get it out of the zone. But the Wolves get it. They're going to try to catch Rockford on a line change. Near boards. Robitaille gets it to Jaska. He shoots. Big rebound. It came loose. Oh, and the Wolves couldn't complete the pass to the slot. Jaska behind the net. He gets held by Levshunov. No call. Near boards. And Robitaille tries to get it to 13. Gets it back. And he loses it. Oh, the Wolves kept it in, though. Still onside. Near boards. 8:18 to go. Wolves. Jaska dumps it around to the far corner. Ryan touched it back up into the near corner. Jaska takes a hit from Levshunov. No, it did not like it. They were staring each other down. And I think the Wolves just accidentally went offside. I don't think Morrow likes the call. We have 8 minutes even to go as we get the under 10 media timeout. Too bad the Wolves couldn't cash in there. Oh, boy. All right, good game. Rockford, despite the gift from Spencer Martin, has had, good chances. So have the Wolves. All right, 5:32 to go in Colorado. Still 1-0 Avalanche. Kings, Oilers at Kings, still scoreless. 12:34 in the first. However, the Kings on the power play. And the other game in the AHL is still tied. We got Tucson Roadrunners and who the heck is this? Abbotsford Canucks. I wonder who the Roadrunners are. I would assume Utah. If they used to be the Arizona Coyotes affiliate, I'm assuming. And the website says 7:59. This is where they disagree. TV said 8. We'll see when they get back if they've made an update. All right, and a reminder, Friday night, UFL, Memphis Showboats at Birmingham Stallions. That is at 7 p.m. Central here on YouTube. The Sinbin stream. Sinbin stream here on YouTube. Said it backwards. All right. Showing the Wolves bench. can't do that on YouTube. Do that on YouTube. I think you can on Twitch. All right, in front of the penalty box, just outside Rockford's defensive zone, is where the draw is going to be. 8 minutes to go. Face off. Del Mastro sends it across after the winner, and Rockford chips it in. Martin plays it behind the net to the near boards. 70 for Rockford. Sends it behind the net. 12 has it. He tries a backhander. It's wide into the near corner. Wolves chip it out, but this is going to be icing. Oh, they waived it. I apologize. 7:34 to go. Near boards, still trying to dig it out. Up the near boards. Number 70 for Rockford. Stops at the face-off circle. Looks. Drops it to Del Mastro. Shot by Del Mastro. That's blocked. Straight up into the air. Del Mastro, cross ice pass. Far face-off circle down low. Centered. Del Mastro's going to get a blast from the top of the near face-off circle, and the Wolves tip it out. Rockford regains it. They're going to get a line change. Under 7 minutes to go. They dump it into the near corner. Martin plays it to the near boards. It's taken by 63. Shot. Glove save, bobbled, and then he froze the puck with Spencer Martin. And we got like 6:50, I think, to go. The website says 6:49. All right. Just replaying. Oh, the block shot by Del Mastro. Franco must have blocked it. I missed it. All right, near face-off circle, glove side for Martin. No clear winner, but Rockford keeps it in the zone. Near boards, now it's finally out by the boxes, down the length of the ice. And icing on the Wolves at 6:40. Oh, boy. Come on, Wolves. All right. Far face-off circle. That is Martin's blocker side. Rockford wins the draw. Shot from the face-off circle is wide or deflected. Wolves take the rebound and the pass is deflected, so it should... Oh, we do have icing. I thought it got deflected. I didn't think that was going to be icing. Somebody definitely touched that puck, but was it in the neutral zone? Website says 6:30. All right, what happened here? 5 had it. No, they can't. Face-off, far face-off circle. 6.5 to go. There's the draw. It's in the far corner. Wolves come away with it behind the net. Looks to be Suzuki. Passes it. Oh, brother, this better not be icing. It isn't. Levshunov behind his net, chased by Nadeau. Up in front of the benches. He loses it at center ice. Oh, come on. Rockford's offside. No call. And Chicago has it. Their pass at center ice gets intercepted. Puck's just going back and forth. Under 6 to go now. Rockford from the slot. That shot is blocked. It was Levshunov. It broke a stick. And the puck goes down the length of the ice. They wave off icing. 5:45 to go. Behind the net. And Rockford getting their set play up the far boards. Far face-off circle, then the far corner. The centering pass goes nowhere. Wolves going the other way. Gunlers dumps it into the near corner. Behind the net, 14. Into the far corner. Wolves, they missed everybody, and they send it back down the length of the ice. Terrible pass. Nobody moved in an attempt to get the puck. All right, far corner. Behind the net now. It looks like Del Mastro has it for Rockford. under 5 to go now. Puck is in the far, make that the near face-off circle. Morrow gets hit. Rockford battling. They keep it in briefly. The Wolves finally get it by the penalty box. Still a battle for the puck, and the Wolves chip it, and it's gloved down by Korchinski, far boards. He tries to pass it, intercepted by the Wolves. 13 has it, centered it. Can't tell who that is. It's Morrow, a blast. Doesn't get through. It hit a Rockford player who's down on the ice, slow to get up. Now Hawks, Wolves turn it over. Rockford had a 2-on-2, but Morrow blocked it, fortunately, for the Wolves. 4:17 to go. Suzuki chips it into the far corner. Behind the net. Suzuki, he loses it. Up the near boards, Rockford. Wolves try to chip it in. And Rockford up the near boards. Into the near corner. Behind the net, they hit number 67. Rockford can't get it. Oh, man, a Wolves player is down on the ice. He got held. No call. I don't know what's going on. They're letting them play, apparently. 3:45. I mean, no complaint, but call it both ways then. I mean, now 3:33 in the third, as Pat Pulley used to say. 3:33 in the third, whatever. All right, 3:26. Shot on a long shot from the neutral zone by the Hawks. Dumped into the far corner. Brindamar chips it. It gets away. 3:15 to go. And it's dumped in by Rockford into the far corner. I think Seeley sent it out, number 8. Wolves, take a hit in the far corner and fell down. It was 21. 23 are battling. It's 23 Slavin, I think. Brindamar is there too. She kept in at the blue line by the Hawks. Brindamar chips it behind the net. 21 takes a hit from, has to be Levshinov. Maybe not. Can't see the number. Rockford gets it away. 78. It's neutral ice. They just chip it in. And it looks like it went into the crowd at 2:33 to go in the game. Did we get the under 6 timeout? I can't remember. Slavin skating to the bench, number 23. But yeah, the local broadcast, Fox Chicago Plus, might not be taking a TV timeout here. All right, update. 1-0 Kings. Brant Clark on a power play goal, and they're showing some replays. Levshinov shot getting blocked, and Avalanche up 1-0 late in the first still. But yeah, the Kings goal, that was an update. Okay. Yep, they didn't go to commercial, but we're at a break here. What is going on with my... There we go. Alright, they're advertising their merch for Chicago Wolves. ChicagoWolvesStore.com. You can always link to it from ChicagoWolves.com. Alright. Should be almost set. 30-27, meaning Martin has 29 saves. On the night, unfortunately, kicked one into his own net. That's why we are tied at 1-1. Each team scored in the second period. Wolves had a lead for, 10 minutes or so. All right, we're going to get a center ice face-off. Wolves going right to left in their burgundy jerseys with the gold numbers. IceHogs in their white jerseys, black numbers. They're going left to right. Still waiting on the lines person to drop the puck. And finally, Wolves win it. Ryan got it. He sent it to the other defenseman. Pass to Joska in the near boards. They turn it over. Rockford up the near boards. Levshunov sends it. He misses 12. Wolves had it and they lose it. Now it's chipped in to the near corner or near face-off circle. Joska cross ice pass. He dumps it in. And it's not icing. 2:07. Shot from the near boards. We're not sure where the puck is. Must have gone into the netting. Couldn't tell what happened. 2:04 to go. Face-off should be in Rockford's end here. Yeah, I would love to show the game, but I can't stream to YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Plus, not sure how I would do it either. I'm watching this on local television over the air, via a roof antenna. And again, you can on YouTube. If I could do it on Twitch, I would, but I'm not able to stream YouTube and Twitch at the same time. My internet's too slow. All right, near face-off circle, and we get another psych-out job by the linesman. Just drop the puck. Nobody paid their money for a ticket to watch you drop the puck when everybody's perfectly still. Suzuki on the draw, still waiting. Finally. Oh, Suzuki had it. He tapped it to Morrow, and Morrow gets intercepted. 2-on-2 the other way. Luckily, the Wolves prevent any damage. 1:52. Rockford in their own end. Send it up the near boards. Wolves dump it in from the blue line. It's in the near corner. Fitzgerald, I think, is number 20. He sends it center ice. Can't tell to who. 67. He takes it behind the net. Takes a hit. It comes free. Looks like Suzuki has it for the Wolves. And centering pass. Wolves stay on side. It's Nadeau. He sends it into the near corner. 15 trying to hit his way and get it. Can't. Rockford chips it ahead. We got 1:14 to go. Up ahead into an on net, and Martin will hold on at 1:09. Rockford had the nearest player, number 62, I believe, so he didn't want to take any chances. 69 nice seconds left to go in the third period. Wow. I think Morrill might have accidentally tipped it on net, but all right, Morrill has 13 goals this season. It's the most by a defenseman since, and I missed it. Apologies. Far face-off circle, draw. Suzuki comes away with it. Or was it Seeley? Do we have a whistle? What the heck? 104. Must have gone into the bench. Maybe that was 5. Maybe I'm confusing 6 and 5. 5 is Legault. Yeah. He's a defenseman. So it must be number 5. Because, yeah, I keep thinking it's Suzuki and it's not. Apologies. Alright, we're doing another draw in the far face-off circle to Martin's right, his blocker. Nobody came away with it. It's in the far boards. Finally, the Wolves have it. Now Legault has it. He sends it up the near boards. And this is going to be icing with 53 seconds even left. Legault iced it. Man, come on. Let's not get sloppy late in the period. Come on, Wolves. All right. Showing the IceHogs bench or the head coach. All right, near face-off circle. That'd be glove side for Martin, and to his left, our right on the TV. Waiting for the linesperson to drop the puck or for the IceHog player to put it. Oh, this is ridiculous. He's talking to the IceHog centerman. Still waiting. And he says, psych, we're going to do it again after we reset. I don't understand. Finally, there's the draw. Levshunov from the blue line. His shot is blocked. The Wolves have it. They got a 2-on-1 the other way. Slavin shoots. Big save and covered up. And Slavin gets knocked down. I don't know if he hit the... Don't think he hit the goalie. I think somebody just stood him up and leveled him. All right, the website is 41 seconds, but I don't know how many tenths. So the Wolves, yeah, Levshunov got his shot blocked. Camera didn't follow. Slavin played it off the boards, got around Levshunov, took a shot between the faceoff dot and the arc to the slot side. Oh, it was a kick save. And then he tripped over Del Mastro's leg. I think it was incidental. He went flying. All right, we got actually 41.6 to go. And a Wolf got kicked out of the draw, so we're still waiting for everybody to get set. And we're still waiting. Rockford's not set. And there's the face-off. Wolves win it. 24 has it. And he loses it. 70. Pass to the left wing who chips it into the far corner. We got 31 seconds to go. Far corner battle. Top of the face-off circle. Deflected near the blue line. Wolves have it. It's a 3-on-2. Cross-ice pass to the near face-off circle. A shot. Big rebound. Oh, it must have gone wide from the far face-off circle. 24 keeps it in. 10 seconds. 9, 8. Joska's shot. It's deflected in the far corner. Morrow, 4 seconds along the boards. 2. His is deflected. We're going overtime. Oh, unreal. So Spencer Martin's gaff proves costly, and the Wolves can't end it in regulation, and we'll have to go to overtime. So I can't remember if it's an 18-minute break or not for overtime, intermissions. All right, let's tweet it out. Let me just retweet my original tweet, I think, instead. All right, both teams headed to the locker room. It's 9:43. I mean, I don't think it's going to resume before 10 o'clock. Obviously, I'll still be, even after a brief break, I'll be right here anyways. All right, so no goals in the third. Each team scored in the second period. Korchinski looks to be the last one to head to the locker room for either team. Yeah, no goals. Let's see if there were any. I can't remember. Yeah, there was just the one penalty, Joska, for tripping. All right, let's put the... just go back to the top. 31-29, shots on goal in favor of Rockford. Update. After one period, Avalanche up 1-0 in Colorado over the Stars. That's good. Kings are up 1-0 on the Oilers late in the first period, and Oilers still in the power play. Earlier, the Capitals beat the Canadiens 3-1. Yeah, I'm trying to find my original tweet. And I'll just try to retweet that. Alright, what the heck? No. Okay, how do I see my... Here we go. How do I... Sorry, talking out loud here. Alright, let's just... Yeah, here we go. No. Quote. No, that's not going to work. Calder Cup, what else? Let's see. Oh, yeah. Let's see. 2025. Whoops. keep backspacing on accident when I don't mean to. Alright, let's see what we got. Actually, let me do this from the desktop. Alright. Alright. Let's check real quick. What do I have? Yeah, I already know. Okay. Alright, we'll go over the stats in a minute. Just trying to post about this being live. Let's see. All right. All right. All right, let's go over what stats we can, what little there is on the AHL.com website. 31-29 shots on goal in favor of Rockford. 0 for 5 on the power play for Rockford. 1 for 3. 1 for 3 for the Wolves. Did they show the goals where they were taken from? That's strange. Oh, there it is. There's the Wolves goal. Which isn't true. It was a tip-in. This isn't the right location. The Wolves goal was a tip-in on the power play. Rockford's, that's sort of true. It was dumped in, basically. It hit off the boards, and then it hit off of the back of the skate or the pad of Martin and then went in. But yeah, this goal I don't think it was tipped this far out. It was closer, I thought, but whatever. Yeah, Martin and Comesso both looking good in net tonight. Jaska with the tip-in off the Ty Smith shot. And Suzuki, the second assist on the power play. And Korchinski with the gift goal from Martin. Unfortunately, Gutman on the assist. Bunch of penalties in the first, less in the second, and only 1 in the third. Alright, plus ones for Korchinski, Mayhew, Del Mastro, Gutman, and Thompson. Everybody else looks even. And for the Wolves, since they had a power play goal, we got minus ones for Suzuki, Seeley, Pavlichev. I keep forgetting Pavlichev's name. He gets the puck a lot. So does Unger Sorum. and then Smith, I should know, Slavin, Franco, I keep forgetting. And I'm sorry. Nadeau, Morrow, as you see, Pavlichev, Seeley, and Suzuki -1. The rest of the Wolves 0. Or I'm sorry, even. So Drew Comesso, 25 saves and 26 shots. Actually, let me refresh that. His minutes played are not correct. I don't know why. Yep, now we get it. All right, Comesso's actually 28 saves on 29 shots. There was a delayed penalty where Rockford had possession. That's why his minutes aren't at 60 even, and nothing for the... Martin was there the whole time. He makes 30 saves on 31 shots. Wasn't really even a shot that he let in. He kicked it in his own net. Shot off the boards. Only 3,681 for the Wolves. Yeah, short notice, I guess, on the playoffs and on a Wednesday night. If it hadn't been on TV, I was thinking about it, but since it's on TV, I had to live stream it. Yeah, as far as I know, as far as showing actual game footage, that's a no-no on YouTube. I don't think you're allowed to do that at all. I believe, and maybe that's where it comes from, you might be able to do that on Twitch, but I don't know about Kick, because I'm also on Kick. But, like, I'm doing this off of TV, you know, through a roof antenna, you know. So live on TV, I don't even know if I could get it anywhere, you know, on my computer to be able to also put it up if I wanted to. And I'd rather stream on YouTube, and I can't do a multi-stream. I can only stream one at a time. My internet's too slow. I've tried it, and then it just freezes the video. The audio gets through, but the picture ends up freezing up when I try to do, say, YouTube and Twitch or YouTube and Kick. So, alright, let's go back to the NHL, get a quick update. Alright, first intermission, the Kings are up 1-0 still. And just underway in the second period, Colorado's still up 1-0 on the Stars. Alright, I'm be right back. Oh, the other AHL game is 1-1 after 1. I'm going to take a quick break, get some water, and I'll be right back. Oh yeah, I was going to look into the price for Flow Hockey. It's outrageously expensive. But alright, they're showing the highlights, so we should be a couple minutes from make that overtime. period one action. Free hockey, as they like to say. And unfortunately for the Wolves, should have been a 1-0 game. Spencer Martin has been outstanding. He's kept it 1-1, but he did kick it in his own net, unfortunately. Just he didn't know where the puck was, and it just rocketed off the boards and hit him either in the skate or the pad. No, yeah, he just kicked it. He was on the side of the net, and he was trying to get back between the pipes, and he kicked it in his own net. All right, let's get this ready. 1T OT. 20 minutes to go in overtime. Game 1 of a best-of-3 series. Opening round, or first round of the AHL playoffs. This is Rockford IceHogs. They are the Chicago Blackhawks affiliate. Oh, yeah, and Suzuki having that puck hit off a Comesso off the post and just never, it just went end over end on the red line and never crossed. So they're saying 26-15 hits in favor of Rockford. Turnovers are 4-4. 31-25 Rockford edge in faceoffs won. 13-10 Rockford scoring chances. And, of course, 31-29 shots on goal Rockford. What was I talking about? All right, they're showing the Wolves bench. Should be just about ready to go. Only playoff overtime game versus Rockford came 4/26, 2018. IceHogs won 4-3 in 3 overtimes. Oh boy. All right, Wolves. So we're in the even number period. So we've got the cross bench, cross ice changes where you're going to have traffic, like in the second period. Wolves are in burgundy going left to right, and Rockford in white going right to left. All right, Wolves won the draw. They have it in their own end. They send it up the near boards. Rockford has it by the Wolves bench. They dump it in. 24. Smith sends it across ice. Now up ahead to Robitaille. He chips it into the near corner. 19:40 to go. Oh, the puck's out of the zone. Rockford, 26, stick handles, and Martin plays it out of the crease into the near corner. Up the near boards. 13, cross ice pass to Robitaille. Far face-off circle, shot is blocked. And the puck is in the far corner. Battling, both teams. Comes loose to 20, who chips it out to center ice. 19:10 to go in overtime. Up the far boards and into the far corner. Actually played behind the net by the Rockford goalie. Under 19 to go now. Shot is blocked in the near face-off circle. 18:50 to go. No shots on goal, it looks, according to the AHL site and the TV. All right, 18:40 near corner. Rockford keeps it in. Nope, the pass to Korchinski goes out of the net. Out of the zone. Apologies. All right, neutral zone. Wolves take over. Near corner, now behind the net, far corner. Del Mastro loses his stick for Rockford. The puck is pinned. 2 players each team just sitting there. Nobody appears to be digging it out. Del Mastro doesn't have a stick. Rockford digs it out. They're going the other way. And Korchinski dumps it in from the red line into the near corner. Hard hit. And the Wolves come away. Morrow gets it to Nadeau, who got it to neutral zone, and then Rockford dumped it right back into the far corner. 17:50 to go. Up the near boards. Nadeau chases it behind the net. Rockford. That is Allen, number 42. He gets it to 67. Up the near boards. Chipped again by the Wolves. Chipped back in by Rockford. And I think Rockford was offside. Yeah. Okay. Nadeau, though, other way. Far face-off circle. Shot. Glove save. by Comesso, right? Comesso? I'm sorry, I keep forgetting his name. Comesso. Glove save, so it should be a far face-off circle. Face-off. TV says, or the website says 1722. Far face-off circle shot just outside the dot, actually. Good shot on that. Easy glove save, though. 31-29. It's 31-30 according to the website. TV didn't update yet. Far face-off circle. That is Comesso's blocker side to his right. Won by the Wolves. They dump it into the far corner. Behind the net, but Rockford comes away with it. Cross ice pass at center ice. Gundler gets it ahead after the intercepted pass to the far corner. And Rockford skates it from behind their net. They have it again. That's Levshunov. Far face-off circle. He tries to center it. Gets all the way to the near boards. Rockford, near boards. Near face-off circle. Centering pass near the crease. Almost a scoring chance. Oh, sent to the net. Puck is loose. Somebody finally kicked it out. Whew, for the Wolves. 20 gloves it down. Levshunov gets it back to 20. Now Levshunov. It's definitely Levshunov. He skates it and he dumps it in from the red line. Behind the net, Spencer Martin. 16:28 to go. And the Wolves, I think it's Ryan, number 47, looks like it. Up ahead, in front of it goes down the length of the ice. And this is icing on the Wolves at 16:18. So, yeah, Rockford has some good scoring opportunities, but couldn't cash in and end it. And yeah, good kick by number. All right, I think they missed the draw. Rockford briefly had it still in the zone, and the Wolves chip it, and it's behind the net, played by Del Mastro. Far boards, Del Mastro has it. He loses it. Wolves have it in front of the crease, and they missed. Guy was trying to go from his backhand to the forehand or try to make a pass, and it got away from everybody. Rockford in the near face-off circle. Tough angle shot off the side of the net. And they keep it in at the blue. No, they don't. At the blue line. Korchinski has it in front of the box as he retreats. Back to the near face-off circle. He sends a pass. Wolves getting a change. And they intercept the dump in. But they dump it in. That looked like it was behind the red line. That should have been icing on Rockford and no call. Martin wanted it. All right, far face-off circle, shot, and juggled the rebound, but freezes it for a draw. 15-18, I think is correct, according to the website. All right. Yeah, it's too bad they couldn't cash in. Oh, he missed the puck. Swaney, I think, 13, was trying to go backhand to forehand, and he just couldn't get a stick on it. Wolves win the draw. Far corner. 21 has it. And they dug it out. Back to Morrow at the blue line. Cross-ice pass kicked out by Smith. And the Wolves regroup from the red line in front of their own bench now and turn the puck over. And 83 cross-ice pass for Rockford. They try to center it. They get it in the right wing. Now behind the net. Far corner, or near corner. 83 or 93 on the blue line. Oh boy, that was tipped on net and a kick save by Spencer Martin. Morrow has it. He's waiting for the Wolves to get a change so he can dump it in. And he does. Or he was waiting for the guy to get into the bench area. All right, Martin behind his net, plays it to the far corner, up the near boards. Wolves have it. Right winger, make that Nadeau sends one on net. That's steered aside. Rockford the other way. They dump it into the near corner. And 5 has it behind the net. I keep forgetting who that is. Long shot gets blocked into the near boards. 14:05 to go. Near boards in front of the boxes. 2 players each team scrambling. Wolves come away with it and they retreat into the far face-off circle. It's Ryan, number 47. He gets it to 5. Near boards. He sends it up. Front of the boxes. Rockford gets it. Center ice. 63. Top of the faceoff circle. Shot from the dot. Kick save into the near boards. Or pad save into the near boards. And Wolves send it down the length of the ice. Korchinski chases it behind the net. 13:30 to go now in overtime. Still Korchinski behind his own net. Wolves, Morrow comes away with it at neutral ice. Under 13:20. Shot, but it gets blocked back to the blue line. 14, cross ice pass. Forgot his name. Number 8 has it. Shot from the top of the faceoff circle. It's wide. We got 13:03 to go. And, oh man, I forget his number. Number 8 had it. Rockford's on a change. Looks like the Wolves are finishing one as well. 14 sends one into the far corner. It was well wide of the net. Center ice. Wolves knock it down. They get a pass from their own end. Slavin into the near boards. He takes a hit in the near corner. He falls down. Gets it to the blue line. And Morrow, cross ice pass. Shot gets loose. Long shot. Loose. It's in the net, but I think they're going to say they blew the whistle because they thought he had it frozen. Oh, man. Another bad break for the Wolves. Not sure. They got to review this, I would think. Puck was in the net. Lights were going off. The refs were blowing it dead, but, I mean, what happened here? Long shot. Puck was loose in the crease. He never had it. The Wolves knocked it in. That should have been a goal. Either that or Korchinski knocked it in. This should be a goal, and they're going to say they blew it dead. The stupid ref's right there, number 46, and he puts his arms up. Puck was not frozen. That should be a goal for the Wolves, and they get screwed. Absolutely screwed. There's a horrible call by the ref, just because he didn't effing see it. I don't know what they're saying on the broadcast, but this game should be over. Cam Abbott's, the Wolves head coach, wants to talk to the ref, number 41. That was terrible. They lose sight of the damn puck. It's still a live puck, and they blow the damn whistle before it went into the net. Gosh darn it, that puck was not frozen. Comesso didn't have it. Korchinski didn't have it. And the Wolves poked, I think Slavin poked it in, and they missed the draw. 12:27. Unbelievable. Rockford, far boards. Far face-off circle. I think that shot was deflected into the near corner. Chipped out by the Wolves. Glove down. Rockford has it at the red line in front of their bench. Wolves actually get it, come the other way. 13, stick handling. Gets it to Robitaille off the boards. But it's taken the other way by Rockford. It was a bad pass to Robitaille. I thought he had a chance, but no deal. It looks like Rockford's changing. They have it in their own end behind their net, number 20. 11:45 to go. They send it ahead. That should be icing. It's not. Martin plays it up the near boards. Wolves get it out. Rockford by their own bench. They skate it in. It's Levshunov up the far boards. Tries to center it. It gets deflected. In the slot, a backhander is blocked. That got through. That was saved by Martin. Levshunov tries to take a tough angle shot. And sent up by the Wolves. Up to Nadeau. He's looking. Oh, he missed 15 on a centering pass. And we're going back the other way. Rockford with a 4-on-3. Now it's 4-on-4. Blocked by Suzuki into the near corner. Under 11 to go. Rockford in the near corner. They take a hit. 15 for the Wolves. Delivers a hit to 43. And another hit by Rockford. The puck. Uh-oh. Hopefully this wasn't. Oh, Suzuki's not happy with 37. Not sure what happened. Things are getting nasty out there. 10:48. Hopefully Suzuki's all right. Uh-oh, we got a penalty on Morrow, probably for delay of game, puck over glass. Oh, man. So the Wolves get absolutely screwed because the refs blow the whistle when the puck was still loose. Wow, Suzuki absolutely, or Nadeau got tripped and no call. The Rockford guy was on his knees and skated and just tripped them. Yeah, delay a game by Scott Morrow at 9:12 of overtime. Puck over glass. And guess what? They kick out a Rockford IceHog from the draw. We're still waiting. Rockford's 0 for 5, 10 shots on the power play. Wolves win the draw. They clear it down the length of the ice. Under 10:45 to go. Farboards, 20 retrieves it. He gets it to Korchinski behind his own net. He skates it out. Gets it to the left winger who takes it to center ice. Gets it back. He gets a give and go. They dump it in around the boards to the near face-off circle. 10:24. 1:35 on the power play. Puck comes loose. Robitaille, I believe, has it. He's on the right wing looking for someone. He centers it. It gets deflected. Far face-off circle. Rockford has it. 10:10 to go in overtime. Chipped ahead to the far near corner, almost out of the rink. And it's pinned up by, looks like, is that Brindamore, 22? Comes loose, shot wide or saved into the near corner. Rockford had a chance there. 9:45 to go in the overtime. Shot blocked. A long blast by 20. 8 gets it. I think that's Seeley. He sends it down the length of the ice. We got 45 as Rockford catches Chicago on a line change. Drop pass to the near face-off circle. Wolves get it, and they get it out of the zone. 35 seconds on the power play as Comesso touched it up. And we got 9:15 to go now in overtime. 24 seconds on the power play. Chipped in. Oh, Martin falls down behind the net. Holy cow. Luckily, he gets back in between the pipes. Long shot by it's over. Rockford scored. I believe it was Levshunov. What a bunch of crap. They get screwed by a horrible call. They blew the play dead when the puck was still alive. Should have been a Wolves winner. Instead, Rockford gets it after the power play. I think it expired. Rockford wins 2-1. Levshunov on a blast, unless it got tipped. It says he had 5 regular season goals. This is his first playoff goal. It happened with 9 minutes, so 11 minutes into the period. Yeah, just beat Martin blocker side. It was absolutely top shelf. Martin couldn't get over there. He was mad. You know, he feels bad because he had the own goal that blew the 1-0 lead, but Wolves had a chance. They got screwed by the refs blowing a play dead just because they couldn't see the puck. And Rockford takes the 1-0 series lead. Game 2 in Rockford. And I think if necessary, Game 3 would be in Rockford. I don't understand how the AHL does this. I guess I get it, they're cutting down on travel, but maybe you get the choice, and the Wolves took the Game 1 home game. I'm not sure. It's too bad. Wolves played well. Spencer Martin certainly played well. So did Drew Comesso. But, Wolves should have won it in overtime. Refs blew the play dead when it was still loose. Looks like they gave Levshunov a star. They're giving Comesso, I guess, the second star. Not sure who, unless maybe Comesso was the number 1 star. All right, it was Levshunov at 11 minutes from Sanford and Hayes on the goal. Yeah, I think Comesso might have been the first star and Levshunov the second. I might have missed the first one. That'll do it for me here on Sinbin Stream on YouTube. If the Wolves somehow rally and come back to win this best of 3 series, if they have future home games on Channel 50 Fox Chicago Plus. I will have those. Oh, okay, yeah. Comesso was 1. Oh, they gave Morrow 2. But I saw... And that's not right. That isn't right. Levshinov came out. Comesso number 1 is right, but what happened at the arena was not what they have on their website. I don't know what's going on. And now their stats just like reset. Or no, here it is. Okay, well, that's not what they showed. Definitely Martin would be fine. But it wasn't Morrow. It definitely was. It was 55 Levshinov on Rockford. That's where they screwed up. So maybe Martin was 3, Levshinov 55 on the Rockford was 2, and Comesso was the number 1 star. As he had, apologies, he gave up the 1 power play goal. Oh shoot, I gotta go all the way to the bottom. Yeah, Comesso had 32 saves on 33 shots. Yeah, the time is right. Fortunately, Martin had 34 saves on 36 shots, including, unfortunately, an own goal. Wolves had a goal in overtime, but the refs blew it dead because they lost sight of it. Should have been a Wolves winner. And unfortunately, Levshinov with a rocket that was just under the bar beat Martin Walker's side. It's going to do it for Sin Bin Stream here on YouTube. Please join us Friday night for UFL football. Memphis Showboats at Birmingham Stallions. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe on YouTube. Please click like on the video if you like what we do here. We'll see you next time. We'll see you less than 48 hours for UFL football. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast despite the outcome if you're a Wolves fan and Rockford fans can celebrate. Thought this would be a Wolves winner because they won the regular season series 9-3. Unfortunately, they had a bunch of bad luck tonight. And, alright, we'll see you. Take care. This is Sin Bin Stream signing out. We'll see you. Bye-bye.